one too? Who got the number one too? Hey, she knows she got the number one. You got the number one.
Number two.
No, that's number one, baby. Y'all write in and let us know. Is that the number one too? What up, Zoom Tribe? It's the Travel OG, man, giving you guys a throwback episode, man, back in 2023. This is when COVID first was starting to end. They were letting people in, man. It was starting to become back to the old 2019 Thailand. But I just wanted to share with you guys for the new people that ain't been here that don't know. I used to have this fat crib with the pool in the basement. Me and Elle was living there with our dog, Kobe. I miss Kobe. But anyway, man, I'm going to hold you guys, man. I'm just going to let you guys see for y'all that haven't seen it. This is Zoom to Thailand 2023 version. You dig? I'm the Travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beach city of Pattaya, Thailand. Join me on my amazing journey as I take you all around the country of Thailand and show you what it's like to be a black man living outside of America. We're bringing you exclusive interviews, showing you what the golf courses are like, the caddies are like, what the homies like. Zoom to Thailand with your man Richie Mack, the Travel OG. Pattaya, or Pattaya, has a tropical climate divided into wet and dry seasons. The hot and dry season runs from December to February, and the hot and humid weather is during March and April. The hot and rainy season runs from May to November. People always ask me, when's the best time to visit Pattaya? I say, anytime you can get out the matrix is the best time to visit. But in terms of popularity, November to February, when the weather is mostly dry and not too hot. However, this is the peak tourist season when most beaches and major sites are packed with visitors and the prices reflect the demand. Pattaya is back. No more mask mandates, no more restrictions. It looks like 2019 all over again. Traffic is crazy. That's why I stay my butt in the house. It's like living in Las Vegas. Anyone whose people live in Las Vegas avoid the Strip at all costs unless they're hosting visitors. But if you're here for a few weeks on a vacation or a reset, the traffic wouldn't bother you nearly as much. Whenever I do my consultations, I always recommend that you try at least 3 or 4 different cities when you're in Southeast Asia. You want to find what suits you, what feels good to your spirit. Every city is different and features a different experience. Tired of fighting with your girl? Tired of dealing with the same stuck-up women when you go out in the States? Tired of these fake-ass IG models begging for cash apps? Fellas, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to settle. The women in Pattaya outnumber the men 20 to 1 out here. No matter your age, your race, your height, or even your weight, they don't discriminate. They don't discriminate. Think I'm lying? Zoom to Thailand with your man Richie Mack, the Travel OG. Make sure to like and subscribe to all my videos. You got questions? No problem. You balling on a budget? No problem. You scared of rejection? No problem. It's impossible to fail here. Book a consultation, become a Patreon member, make new friends, and join the family of Zoom to Thailand. Your life will never be the same. Here we go again. Let's see what my helpmate got going today. You hear that Thai talk? You hear him talking that Thai talk? What you making today? Egg. You know, I might want egg white. Can you take that part out?
You know what?
Yeah, the egg white. What's this? This chicken? Or pork? There must be some Thai stuff. I don't know what that is. I don't mess with this stuff. I don't know that. But I will eat my little veggie sausages. Yeah, this is what I eat, you guys. Try to eat the little Morningstar joints. Not bad. And then I'll just kind of like put my hair. Just, you know, it's the best with it. What you got going on? I'm going to play golf in a few minutes. I might not have time. What are you making? Oatmeal? What are you making?
No, not oatmeal.
Not oatmeal?
I do have spinach.
Oh, spinach? Oh, yeah.
And this one is spinach.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Egg white, Sausage and spinach. Yeah, like Popeye. You understand me?
Coffee.
Oh yeah, where my Thai coffee?
You try one more here. You want more?
She make my Thai coffee. I call it Thai coffee because she made it. So it's Thai now, you know? Sweet, no, do you put a lot of sugar in here?
Little bit.
Yeah, I just need no sugar. You know I can't have too much sugar. Need no it.
Not sugar. This one.
Oh, okay. So they probably has sugar in it though, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
That shit look crazy. That does not look like an egg white. A lot of pepper. You know I like a lot of pepper.
Okay.
Cob. It's probably about 78 degrees. You know, it's not like Miami, like what's the word? Humid. It's not like humid like Miami. Like you walk outside and your shirt is wet, but it's like bathtub humid. You know how when you get out the tub and you be in the bathroom with the door closed? It kind of feels like that.
All right, Elle's almost done with my breakfast. Let's get back in here and see what's going on. I think Kobe's hungry too.
Yeah, my boy. This is the best dog in the world. He has the best demeanor. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. He's just a spaz, though, man. This dude, he just jumps on you. It's like, he goes crazy, man. We got to keep him at bay. You'll see what I'm talking about. Watch, man. And I love my dog, man. I love animals. For y'all dog lovers, y'all love this dog. He just never... Calm down. Hello. How are you? How are you, boy? See, even though he's like right next to me, he wants to get closer. So because he loves to be loved. Everybody loves to be loved, right, Kobe? That's a good boy. Now watch this. Watch. As soon as I let him, he's just a spaz. It's like a 6-year-old kid full of energy. Oh, the people coming today. That's right. You gotta go in the back. Good boy. See, I got my little tie pin. Get down. Just a spaz. That's the only problem. Calm down. Sit. Sit down. Man, come on, man. You gonna mess up my tie pins. Stop. That was your time to shine. All right, come on, Kobe, move. Out. You don't like to listen. He's such a lovable dog. All right, come on, man. Out. Enough. See, I literally gotta push him back. Cause he's a spaz. Hell, don't jump on me like that. Oh, she making me. Can see somebody make eggs with chopsticks. I'm doing my egg whites with chopsticks. Ooh. I saw you with the chopsticks. What's the chopsticks for, El?
ไม่ได้
How you learn Thai? They be talking that Thai talk. I can't talk Thai talk yet, you guys. Thank you for making breakfast. I gotta go get in the shower now. She be really. This is her job. Man. Making sure I'm straight. And I don't ask for any of it. But I love having it. This is what I'm having, you guys. Before I let you guys go, I'm gonna let you see how it's going down. This is the raw and uncut video. So y'all say, we don't want to see the editing. We want to see the real videos. All right. You don't know, have any idea how much time you're saving me.
เสร็จแล้วไป
Said Leo.
What you want to eat on ร้อน
Are you eating? If you're not eating, I'm gonna go in there.
No, not eat now.
Lawn means hot. She said lawn is hot.
ก็ลงหรอ
Yeah, lawn. Thank you for my breakfast. Can you do me a favor? Can you say theme music?
Theme music.
No.
Our coffee, you go out when you know.
Oh yeah, my coffee. See, I messed up. I gotta say theme music again now. Theme music. Theme music.
Zoom to Thailand, hope you coming too. Richie Mack, travel OG with celebrity interviews. Get your passport, let's go. This is what you need for sure.
So, all right, you guys, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're gonna talk about it today. Let me get this up out of here, man. Okay, remove that one from the studio. Okay. Shout out to everybody, man. Happy Saturday night to y'all in the Matrix. Happy Sunday morning here in Thailand. Y'all know it is the peak season where the weather's perfect. Sun is shining, no rain, ain't too hot. It still gets a little bit hot, but not too hot. This is the best. If you can afford it, this is the best time to be here, man. November through February is the best time to be here weather-wise, but it's a lot of crowds and the prices go up because it's the peak season. Golf goes up, everything goes up. But you get what you pay for, man. You can't make this up. You get what you pay for. You really do. Today we're gonna talk about it, man. Oh, but first, I gotta send my condolences to the Campbell family, man. Eldon Campbell from the Lakers. Y'all know him as a Laker, but he's a neighborhood legend in my neighborhood. The only person in my neighborhood or any neighborhood around our neighborhood, Cube's neighborhood, our neighborhood, the only person, and this includes Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce lives in Inglewood. We're on the Hawthorne side of Inglewood. The only Laker, the only person I know that actually played on the Lakers. You know, Eldon played with Kobe. He played with Shaq. He played against Iverson, Vince Carter, all the OGs, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone. Eldon lined up with all of them, man. So, and Eldon was quiet, man. He's like, the only reason why you notice Eldon because he's just so damn big, though. But he never really talked a lot. He was quiet. Shout out to his brother Charles. You know, Eldon. I didn't spend a lot of time with Eldon, but he's from my neighborhood, so I claim him. You know what I mean? He didn't really like hang. Like he was like me. Like we should have all went to Washington High School, but Moms took me out to the Valley to get me away from the rah-rah I was about to get myself into. And Eldon, I think he went to Morningside, which I don't know how that ended up. Him and Pooh. I think Pooh went to Morningside too. I don't know how. Where we from, like going to Morningside is like that's asking for it. So I don't know how that ended up happening. But my condolences to Eldon and his family, man. Eldon was a simple dude. I remember one time I asked Eldon this. I never forgot this, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. This is. You gotta remember, he's the only dude from my neighborhood or in the vicinity of mine, except for Byron Scott. Byron Scott grew up in Inglewood too, I think. But from my neighborhood, Eldon was the only one, man. And he was. So I was like, I just had one question for him, man. I said, Eldon, what was it like playing against Michael Jordan? You know what Eldon said? I would not lie on the dead, man. Rest in peace, I love. But Eldon told me, I said, I'm gonna get this back to you. I said, Eldon, what was it like to play against Michael Jordan? Eldon's answer was, I don't remember. How you not remember playing against the greatest basketball player of all time? But anyway, that's my Eldon Campbell story, man. Eldon apparently drowned during fishing, man. We the same age. So when I found out, the shout out to Dink too. I think Dink, I was on the golf course. My man Dink, he kept calling me. And I know when somebody keeps calling me, that usually means it's bad news. But you know, people that know me know I do text messages, man. I don't really do a lot of talking on the phone because once I get on the phone, I never get off. So I make sure to you know, you need me right away, you want a response right away, text me. If you calling me, you got to just wait till I'm able to talk. And that means I know I got to give up 15 minutes to 2 hours of a conversation. So I don't do as much talking as I do texting, man. So shout out to Dink, shout out to Eldon and his family. I had to get that out of the way, man. You know, 57 years old, man. That's just crazy. Shout out to T. Bart Mufuki, my brother. who's doing a long time in the correctional facility. I love him. He don't belong in there. He's you know, some people that just design for jail, like these, you know, they on their way, you know, they going, you know, they're gonna be in and out. We all got people like that. If you grew up in the neighborhood, you know, you got people that's the in and outers, you got the one timers, you know. You know what I mean? Some people are one timers, some people are in and outers, you know what I mean? So you know, he's a one timer, man, but he got caught up on some mess, man. So I pray for him that hopefully there'll be light around the corner. Right now, shout out to Leslie Lynch, the godfather of the Zoom tribe. Is Guap in the building? I see him putting up El Guapo, Fern. He putting everybody up. YouTube's a habits in the building. Let me see what's going on here. Shout out to the godfather, Leslie Lynch. Let me tell you guys, Leslie Lynch. He you know, Leslie just gets special privilege, man. So he always hits me up and tells me, look at this one. But he sent me a baddie. I got some new stuff now, man. Shout out to my, who's in the building? But Average Man's in the building. Whoa, we got a family up in here tonight, man. I'm excited, man. Average Man disappeared on me, man. I wanted to see him for Zoom Fest 2025. Hopefully he'll be Zoom Fest 2026. So proud of him. So happy for him. He got his 100K. Man, I'm trying to get to 200K, man. And it is a long, slow process. Y'all don't understand, man. I be seeing people. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers, Lord. You know, they all close. You know what I mean? Please act right. He got his 100K, man. Shout out to him, man. Y'all don't know. It's not easy to get 100,000 people to hit subscribe. I don't know why, because it don't cost nothing, but it doesn't. I'm heading towards 200 now. I'm hopefully I'll get to 130 at some point. But it's a blessing, man. And just so you YouTubers know, there's no money in how many subscribers you get. It means absolutely nothing. There'll be a person with 2,000 subscribers that could get 400,000 views and make way more money than me with my little whatever I'm getting. You know what I mean? Some of my videos will do 100,000. Some of them will do 20,000, and a lot of them do under 10,000. It just depends, man. It depends on how YouTube puts your stuff out, man. But all I know is when I do my stuff, I try to be the best. Like I don't care if I got the worst numbers, the lowest, as long as mine is the best. Or when I finally leave this YouTube space, everybody can look back at my stuff and say that nigga did his thing. That's my goal, legacy. So speaking of legacy, man, we're gonna talk about this Chinese EV thing. You know, I try to keep y'all up on game, just like I tried to tell y'all before. I was telling y'all I might have to leave the country, which I do. I have to leave the country before Christmas. I got to get up out of here because of the visa situation that I told y'all about months ago. And now I'm telling you guys about this Chinese EV thing, man. It's like, y'all don't understand, man. So of course, when y'all come to the live stream, my family, I also like to like to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. What the average man what does the average man unplugged say? Shout out to the chat, Richie Mac. Get the likes up, man. It's a little over 100 people in here. I should at least have 100 likes, man. Come on, y'all. This is family. Leslie Lynn said, God be with him. Yes. Sonny say, smash the like button. Let me see. My old ass can't read. What does that say? Oh, Ronan Travelers in the building. Let me get these couple little super chats out the way so I can show y'all the. Let me see. No, we ain't been on long enough, Les. I can't show you. We got to at least be like 30 minutes in before I can start getting down with the get down. Let me see. Pool Man in the building. Yeah, you know what's funny? Ronan? I had one of my guys, man, my buddy. I know he's watching this. My big bro, sort of like a mentor of mine, because he's very established, has his stuff together. He was supposed to come on and debate me about the Chinese versus the American cars, and somehow this morning he couldn't make it. I know why he couldn't make it, man, because it's like, you guys don't understand, man. Like I say this in the episode, because I did an episode on this too. I'm gonna show you guys later. I always give you guys the preview, the live stream, of what's gonna happen, because the episode's coming after this about the Chinese versus why they won't allow Chinese vehicles in America. It's so bad. They're beating America so bad that it's like, it's embarrassing. It's almost like, you know,
the orange man is going to tariff them to death, tariff them. But meanwhile, they gaining ground everywhere else in the world, man. Brazil, Israel, Australia, Europe, of course, China. Like BYD is just killing everybody, man. And when you see what you get for how much you get, you'll understand, man. So anybody that wants to argue me and debate me, Tesla versus BYD, since my guy couldn't show up, if anybody wants to debate me on this, man, you can get it too. You know what I mean? Drew's in the building. Shout out to Drew. Let me see. Y'all coming in early, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App and support the show. Appreciate y'all, man. Your boy be working hard getting these episodes together, man. Mr. Takeover say, I'm trying to make 500. Hey, man, can somebody put up Mr. Takeover's channel, man? Let's help get him up, man. Pause. I'm too old to be saying pause, you guys, but I'm stuck in it now. Like when I say stuff, it just feels weird. If it sounds crazy, I don't say it, but I'm too old for that pause stuff. But once in a while, I'll still get it out there. But you guys, Leslie, can you put up Mr. Talkover 23's channel so we can support him? Give him some support, man. Let's do that, man. Mr. Takeover 23, even got the Jordan number. Rona's giving game too. Rona, if you want to come up and join the choir and tell them how Tesla's whooping them, you can. So anyway, you guys, without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the facts, and then we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about like what y'all think, because we all know why they doing it, but because you can't hang. It's like I say on the episode, I say, think about this, you guys. To my 98% male audience, think about this. If women in America could tariff us for leaving to go to other countries, don't you think they would put harsh tariffs on us? Of course they would. Why would they do it? Because they know they can't hang. So what they want to do, they want to deter us from going. So they first try to shame you. That don't work. Now they following us. That don't work. Because it's funny, man. It's like, don't get me wrong, man. I want to see sisters around the world win. I do. But don't talk bad about us and then follow us to the exact same place. And then talk about how wonderful it is. And then 3 weeks later, when you realize nobody is checking for you, now all of a sudden you want to shit on, That's the only thing I don't get, man. It's like, people can say women's lib or whatever they want to say, man. And I'm not trying to be that way, but I just got to be honest, man. It's a woman's nature to follow a man. It's not our nature to follow women. So when they went to Jamaica, we didn't follow them. We were like, all right, y'all getting your backs blown out in Jamaica. How that? We not tripping. We wasn't going over there reporting, going, yeah, they out here. I was on the plane, we seen them, man. They coming in the truckloads. Oh yeah, coming and doing it. We didn't care. It's like, do your thing, man. And they did. But then when we found our peace and away from them, all of a sudden they coming to Brazil, they coming to Thailand, they come into the Philippines, they come into Colombia, because it's their nature to follow us, man. They want to be nosy, want to know what we're doing, and they want to follow us. And I get it, but don't follow us and then talk bad at the same time, man. Pick a side, any side. But in fairness to women, I got to give them credit. They were traveling way more frequently before we were, other than military. Military is the original passport bros. But females have been on their travel stuff for years and decades. Since Stella had her groove back then, they were talking about, traveling. You know what I mean? So, but it's just the thing of it is, Elo said, when are you buying a BYD? When I get some money, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the one I want to get. I'm gonna show you everything. We're gonna take a deep dive, but let me see. Let me show you guys this, and then we'll get into the super chat.
Recently, there has been a lot of news coverage about how amazing and advanced Chinese EVs or electric cars are. And the question I've been asking myself is, if Chinese EVs are so good, why aren't they dominating globally and being sold everywhere outside of China? So if we dig in a little deeper, yeah, it looks like the majority of global EV sales come from China alone, which accounts for almost 2/3 of global EV sales. If you take China out of the equation, then Chinese brands represent a much smaller fraction of EV sales, well below 10%. Just take a look at this chart that shows how much market share Chinese EVs have in most Western countries. Of course, China is a massive market, so it's no small feat for these Chinese EV makers to compete with all other foreign car brands and other gas cars and still sell so many EVs in China. As a matter of fact, the Chinese market share for EVs, which include battery electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids, is officially at parity with traditional gas cars. Industry analysts even project EVs to...
Now, I don't give you guys all of the boring stuff, but I want you guys to understand that, you know, everybody, even my favorite YouTuber, Marquez Brownlee, even did a thing on this, talking about how they're just like smashing, like they're how they're just smashing us technology wise, what they're doing and why they're gonna be. Look at this dude, man. This thing,
BYD Yanglong U9 can,
play that back.
or impress
These jokers jump
China
over
for the entire year of 2025,
They
marking a historic shift.
rocks.
So these Chinese EV companies must be making one hell of a technologically advanced product. And honestly, from what I've seen online, they do seem pretty cool. I mean, how many EVs out there can literally jump over a pothole the way BYD Yanglong U9 can, or impress top American streamer Speed with its bouncing and dancing ability?
Chinese cars in China crazy, yo!
They've certainly come a long way from the days when they were getting written off.
Do you guys understand that in my term, where I'm from, LA, that's called front and back. When your car get off the ground, it's called front and back. They got electric cars that's jumping over potholes, man, that look like Ferraris. Let's look at that one more time, man. Let me show y'all what. And Speed, shout out to him, man. I love that dude, man. His journey. If you guys don't know who Speed is,
Or impress top American
this dude is
streamers.
Like he's the quintessential YouTuber dream come true. He used to play his video games in his house, and his mama would get mad, yank the game out the thing, kick him out the house because all he did was play his video games. And then, and I guess the more, because you know, people love to cheer for the underdog. So the more his mom was dogging him out, the more he became popular. And you know, I'm talking about getting 200,000 subscribers. This dude has, and counting, this dude has over 45 million subscribers. This little black kid from the hood.
Speed with its bouncing and dancing ability.
Chinese cars in China crazy, yo!
They've certainly come a long way from...
I mean, Tesla can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me go. 10 years said, nice breakfast. Where's the grip? Oh yeah, this is Elon used to laugh at him.
Competitors now ramping up, and
Watch what Elon did. And you can tell how young he is by the way he looks. He looks way older now because this is a long time ago when he was laughing at what's the name. They wasn't thinking about tariffs then. Look at this.
trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
You don't see them at all as a competitor.
No.
Why is that? I mean, they offer a lower price point.
I don't think they have a great product.
To be fair, this was when Tesla first entered China in 2013, and it looked like Tesla was going to dominate. The Model S was the only premium EV anyone wanted, and Tesla sold nearly 5,000 cars in China alone in 2014. But fast forward to 2024.
That was 10 years ago. See, this is what you guys don't understand about China, man. It's like 30, 35 years ago, they were just a bunch of farmers, bro. There was no such thing as Singapore. Hopefully y'all saw that episode, Thailand versus Singapore. There was no Singapore. There was no technology. They were just finding their way. And then America opened the doors to them, gave them a lot of opportunities, and they seized it. And now in 2025, not only are they leading in electronics, they're catching up in AI. Like in 5 years, I tell people all the time, in 5 years, China is going to be the number one country in the world, if not sooner. But the short period of time they've come with no excuses in 30 years to become not only all of that, but also the number 2 superpower in the world. How you go from farmers 30 years ago to being the number 2 superpower in the world, man, it says a lot for the Chinese and how they've done, man. You know, they've come a long way. You got to give up their props. You can't hate.
The picture looked very different, with Tesla barely holding on to a market share of 6%. Elon Musk even acknowledged that Chinese car companies are so good that if there are no trade barriers, they'll pretty much demolish most other car companies in the world. There's a
Okay,
magic word
that's
right there.
that's
Trade barriers.
thank you.
And we'll come back.
That's Elon Musk talking. First he was laughing. Now he's admitting they're gonna get smacked. Elon
First,
said no.
let's take a look at how all these Chinese car companies became so good so quickly that they're now projected to outsell traditional gas cars in China this year. Let's start with how Chinese EV makers actually got off the ground. You can't really talk about this without first mentioning the market leader BYD, now the biggest EV maker in the world. BYD, which stands for Build Your Dream, was founded in 1995 by a man named Wang Chuanfu. His story is actually pretty inspirational. He grew up really poor as an orphan, studied chemistry, and with about $300,000 he borrowed from a relative, he started a tiny battery shop in Shenzhen.
Now, see what I'm talking about, man? No excuses. This dude was an orphan. He was an orphan. And now he has the biggest EV company in the world, man. But they didn't just give it to him. He had to go get it. That's just what it is, man. Y'all got to understand, man. You know, they got to go get it. Let me see. What does Ronan say? Dre, BBD EVs, bro, are way cheaper, better quality. Oh, is Dre trying to push back? Dude, it's not even close, bro. Even you heard it. Look, even Elon said it. You know, that's all he. Okay, Drew's back on it. I love Drew. That's my guy. I've been watching some match class off the app. U.S. intelligence experts say our appliances at our home networks are a gateway to Chinese adversaries. Okay. I think it's too late for all that though, man. Worrying about that, they already got it. Then they whooped us with TikTok. It's like everything that we did, they just did it better. That's how Japan used to be back in the 70s. Whatever Americans did, they would take it. Oh, a camera. They would take it apart, put it back together, and figure out how to make it better. Oh, a car. They take it apart, put it back together, and make it better. That's kind of like what China did. They just take things, and they don't have a bunch of red tape, Republican, Democrat. You can't do this, you can't do that. Tariffs. This goes to show you, like when you form like Voltron all together. I can't talk about the Chinese government. I don't know enough about it. All I know is they don't have the same red tape that we have, and they get the job done. That's all I know. Instead of arguing about everything, they get the job done. So you know that's what makes it important to me. What does T. Howard say? BYD and Xiaomi. I forgot how to say it the right way. Are way better than any Tesla. If not better, they right there. I'm gonna show you guys more. Like this is just the beginning. We're gonna cook later on, but I'm just showing you guys like what it looks like. Now I'm gonna show you a brother. He's another YouTuber. I think he's from England. I don't know where he's from, but I had the nerd guy.
I went to Alaska to test drive a whole bunch of Chinese cars to see just what China has to offer. And I walked away feeling excited. I now love Chinese food even more. I love Chinese culture, Chinese architecture, and Chinese women even more than I thought. Now, today's a really special day because a company called Zeekr saw that video and said, you know what? We want you to test drive our latest and greatest.
First, I give a shout out to Bean. Says Chicago, the greatest food in the world. My born town, Chicago. Just like Tesla and BYD, I mean, he's right. I mean, it don't get better than Chicago when it comes to food, man. Now you might get your noodle blown off while you're eating, but in terms of the food, I mean, you go to Chicago. I know this is off topic, but you go to Chicago, man. Anywhere you go, that's why I say Chicago beats New Orleans, which is my number two. New York and New Orleans number two. The reason why Chicago gets it because they got everything everywhere. They'll beat you in pizza. They'll beat you in barbecue. They'll beat you in soul food. The only thing Chicago don't got that we got on, well, two things Chicago got that in LA that Chicago don't have. Our soul food is smashing Chicago soul food, and our Mexican food is smashing Chicago soul food. I mean Chicago food. But other than that, Chicago got it. And I got to give a shout out to my producer, Mr. Wu, who put me up on this other one I'm gonna show you guys with my man Marquez Brownlee. But let's see what this guy has to say.
The Zeekr 001 FR, which is a competitor to the Tesla Plaid that has well over 1,000 horsepower. Now, Zeekr said Take the keys to this car, drive it for a few days, and tour the lovely state of California to see what it has to offer, and then give us your thoughts on the Zeekr. So, not one to turn down a free trip? Here we are. Let's get into it.
It's a weird parking garage.
Did you see the door?
Oh yes, the door is opening now. So where's the key again?
If you face the garage, it's on the right-hand side, and there is a crack box. On the top of that, there is a key card and a white scroll key.
Okay, I'll go look for it now. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah. The cracker box. I got it.
Zeekr is absolutely insane. They gave us the keys to this 1,200 horsepower car, completely unattended. There is no one from Zeekr around. We can do whatever we want with this car. And today, we're going to. Anyways, the front, check this out, right? The front of the Zeekr, standard carbon fiber. This reminds me a lot of the Hyundai Ioniq N. It has these nice accents in the front lip, carbon fiber. This is actually pretty well spec'd out. The color is awesome. You know I'm partial to this color. Let's get to the wheels real quick. The wheels.
All right, before we get to the wheels, I gotta let Ronan know. Ronan, I ain't never had Baltimore seafood. Kansas City, I've heard, is good in barbecue and steaks. I'm not saying they're not. I'm what I've had. They say Tennessee got a good rub. Kansas, they say all of that stuff. But what you're doing is singling out one thing. Chicago does all of it. All of it. They'll whoop New York in the pizza. They'll whoop, everything that you do. And of course, only thing, it is. I'm a little partial. It's my hometown, but my born town, but it's all good. Shout out to Ronan.
The brakes are still massive. Big pad there. There's a pad over here for the e-brake. I mean, this thing is well decked out.
Now, the thing about this,
more carbon fiber on the rear.
The thing about this, you guys, it's like, it isn't like what makes the car so much. It's what you get for the price. It's what you get for the price, man. They got electric vehicle cars, brand new in the box, starting at 10 grand US. See the little trunk, the little front? They call it a front. It ain't a trunk. Those are cheap. I mean, small, but that's for like groceries or whatever. But that's not what you're paying for a trunk space in the front, because you ain't got no trunk space in a gas car, so in the front. So you're paying for the price. So they got them starting at. Let me fast forward this so you guys can get to the good stuff. Doors open and close automatically, but the price is what does it, man. Did you want to say Rich also has a Hellcat Caravan? It's over 1,000. It's 1,200 horsepower, bro. So it's fair to say it will be a Hellcat. That's safe to say. But the price is what gets you. So for instance, they got something that looks like a Lamborghini, right? So a Lamborghini is what, $200,000-$300,000? This one will be $100,000, roughly. You know what I mean? They kill them with the price. Yes, Mr. Serial, they do have them in Europe. They just don't have them in America. They just have them in America. That's the only thing, man. They got them in America. Let me see what my man got to say.
Like the whole time.
Like I'm literally.
Like this week, dude. Look at these.
Why is this car here? Why am I driving this car right now when this car isn't even available in the USA?
I was wondering that too.
So why do they keep saying test this car out, test this car out, test this car out for the American market when you can't even buy it here? It makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes, it makes you think. Why can't you buy it here? Why can't you buy it here? You got to ask yourself that. And that's the whole purpose of this permit. The reason why is because they know they can't hang with the competition. They know it's a wrap, because you got to remember, once BYD comes, because they got all different type of models, not only is it going to kill Tesla, it's going to kill all of them. It's going to take them all out, because Americans want the best bang for their buck. They don't care who made the car. I want to know, is it reliable? I want to know if I'm going to get my money's worth. I want to know if it looks good. That's what it is. And Tesla and the Chinese EVs do all of that.
And now you're stuck with that. So it's all good.
Can't afford it.
Y'all know where that is.
Can't afford it. Make more money.
So I'm telling you, this is definitely one of the most fun driving roads I've been on in a very long time. Even the braking is excellent. Look at this. You go around the corner, the seat hugs you. The coilovers are nice and tight as opposed to floating all over the road. It just feels so damn good. And you go down this way, and you do some braking. There's no sway whatsoever.
If somebody in the chat can find out how much this car costs US, because I don't want to be giving wrong information. This Zeker, find out how much it costs. If somebody can let me know, let me know.
What if I had to puke, Richie? What would you do?
Just
get out?
Yeah, get out, throw out the window.
It's driving.
Oh, baby! Go for it.
It's a real handful, isn't it?
Yes. It's like it never stops pulling either.
Now, first of all, why would you want to go that fast? It's so funny. My man Joe, shout out to him, because he has the Tesla, what's the Plaid? And he's like, yeah, but the Plaid this, the Plaid that. The Plaid can go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. I'm like, yeah, but who's going that fast? Who's going to be doing all of that? Where do you get to race this thing at? Where do you get to do it? He made a point to me, though, that makes sense. He said the reason why they do 0 to 60 is because that's the speed limit. That's why he said you can do 0 to 60 in so many seconds, because even if a police car is right next to you and you take off, boom, as long as you don't pass the speed limit, it don't matter how fast you get there as long as you don't pass the speed limit. So, that's a point, but, that's just the cheap thrill as far as Drew said, read my super chat. Okay, let me get into the super chats now. Let me get into these, you guys. Hold on. We're going to get into Marquez, what he has to say, man. And, Marquez is like, is the OG in the tech space. Marquez Brownlee, y'all don't know. We gave him a YouTube award when I first tried to do the YouTube awards, trying to bring everybody together and give awards to people, give them their props for the work they put in. That's what I mean by, like, it's hard to get my people together, man. Even for awards. Like, shout out to Gail at night. Shout out to Flyboy Way who helped me. Shout out to Chocolate Man and all the people that were involved. But it's like, man, that thing should have been like crazy. You know what I mean? But it's hard. It's hard getting ninjas together. Leslie's putting up El Guapo. Is Guap in the chat? Is Guapo in the chat, El Guapo, man? We got to see. I miss seeing El Guapo, man. If Guap's in the chat, man, tell him to say what's up. Y'all please hit the like button for your boy. 145 people in here. Let me get to these super chats so we can move on. Mr. E1976 always comes with the first super chat, so we know what he did.
Pretty baby. All right, listen.
Shout out to Mr. E1976. E1976, I never get tired of looking at your super chat. I never get tired. That's just like, much love to Richie Mack and L. Baby, come say hi to Leslie real quick. What you wearing today with your big, oh, you hiding your big old leg today. You hiding your big old leg?
Hello, how are you?
Say Godfather. Godfather, yeah, let them know. Uh-oh, L covering the big old leg today. They cannot see. Oh, I like showing off my girl's big old legs. I like them. It's so funny, man. Somebody, you always get haters in the chat once in a while. Not very much. I don't get very much hate, man. And hate is okay, and people can say their opinion. Disrespectful, I'll just delete you, and you'll never be able to come back. But somebody said, why you always talk about her big old legs? Nigga, because I can. Why? And if they don't like it, I mean, hey, man, there's so many other channels you can go on. You know what I mean? But I'm always talking about, because so you guys got to understand, for me and my channel, this is how I really am. Like, I don't fake it. I really like this. So when y'all meet me, y'all can vouch. I'm really like this. That's what it is. Only thing that Bass says, I'm way more street than I am on YouTube. I'm corporate. I'm street when I'm off when I'm off the camera. He might be right about that. Shout out to Leslie Lynch. Leslie, I did your thing, man. I did your super chat. So you're gonna get that. I see you sent another one, so I'm gonna give it to you in the next one. What is Leslie? Richie Mack, Icefit told me she gonna stop by to say hello. Uh-oh, he writing in caps. You know what? Man, I don't know what it is about Icefit, but Leslie Lynch and Jay Sharp, boy, they are the cheer rah. And they met her on my channel. But they get way more love to well, I know why, because she's a beautiful female. I understand. And Leslie Lynch is, he's a player from the Himalaya. Oh man. Let me give Les his personal super. You guys thank Leslie for this. This is why I say me and Leslie could never, ever, ever be roommates.
The super chat dance. If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it, baby. Ooh.
Shout out to Leslie Lynch. We could never be roommates. Leslie will be in my room all the time. Shout out to him. How you like it, Leslie? I got to put it together. I got to get the music. I got to put the editing. I know what you're going to say. He's going to write in caps. I want it to be longer. Leslie's going to have something to say. I promise you. Shout out to Leslie. Love him to life. Now, Drew said, read his super chat. What do you say? I believe the reason the U.S. doesn't have Chinese EVs has more to do with national defense than affordability. I knew that was coming up. I have that in my episode. Image have Trojan horse EVs hacking and uploading virus on every node. Salute Zoom. Now, I love Drew. Drew is my guy. Drew is I met Drew in Vegas when I had the meetup in Vegas. Drew's been rocking with the family for a long time. So his military background makes him say that, and I understand that. However, they've always done that. There's always been espionage. There's always been Russian spies, Chinese spies, Korean spies, whoever, American spies. Like, yeah, they're gonna do that. But the thing of it is, we should have guardrails in place so that doesn't happen. We should, the same way they take our technology and take it apart and put it back together, we should be able to do the same thing with theirs. But even if you're right, and I do believe there's some serious to that, because you guys got to understand, if China says, this to Drew's point, if China takes over the EV market and the car market itself in America, right? Let's just say that let's go with that theory, that they take it over, they get 75% of the market, maybe 80% of the market, which they theoretically could, compared to the stuff they have, the technology they have, they really could. If there was a beef that went on, who's to say that they can't hit a button and make all the EVs just turn off? Nothing works. Or they could just have them go crazy and do, things that people can't control. Like that could theoretically happen. So Drew is right about that, about the security thing. But we have our vehicles over there. Couldn't we do the same thing to them? I'm just asking for a friend, man. Couldn't we do the same thing to them? But I believe it's partial. I believe that's a fair assessment. But I really believe they also scared that they're just going to get smashed, because they will. They will. I mean, we can call it security if we want to. And it could very well be, but I think it's deeper than that, man. I think it's deeper than that. What can I give Drew? Oh, let me see. Y'all seen I'll give you the Latina. I'm gonna give you the line. You know your boy Travel OG is partial to the Latinas. Yeah.
report.
Man, that AI is getting good, y'all. Y'all don't understand, man. I got to give a shout out to my man Brian, who hooked me up with the audio. Like all of these like AI things, I get them as soon as they come out, but I never use them because I never have time to do the learning curve and all of that stuff. But once I get this learning curve down, man, y'all gonna see way more content. And I'm telling you, within the next 6 months to a year, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between AI and the real. That's gonna put a lot of women out of business, bro. Because people can create their own. They already got dolls that don't argue with you, that do all that stuff. Women are not all, but a lot of women are making themselves obsolete, man. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. In the States, at least, because men are like, okay, we can't go through you, we'll go around you. You know what I mean? So you know, it is what it is. Yeah, DJ Mo said they don't want no smoke from China. They don't. You know what I mean? But I don't blame them though. If you was Tesla and you seen what's coming around the corner for a less price, I wouldn't want to smoke either, man. And yes, I Show Speed is from Cincinnati, from the Nasty Natty. He went from the Nasty Natty to 45 million views, man. I'm not saying everybody can do it, but he did it. Richie Mack, Chicago raised for yes, we got to that. That is the absolute fact. Okay, let me go. Oh, that's because I was reading the super chats. Let me see what we got here. Jay Shar in the building. What up, Richie Mack and LJ Shar showing his face finally. Shout out to Jay Shar, the pickiest man in my Patreon after dark. If they not perfect 10s, he might settle for a 9.2. But Jay Shar is very, 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 very picky, man. Shout out to Jay Shar. He's supposed to be coming to California. Jay Shar said hi, Noodle. She said hi. Elle getting her grub on right now. Let me give Jay Shar what he likes. I know what he likes. He likes it like this. Shout out to Jay Shar, my guy. Appreciate you, Jay Shar. I told y'all the story about Jay Shar. He did a consultation just to tell me that his women was finer than mine. I'm like, really, man? That's what we talking about? Are we having a battle? Are we having a content battle at the thing? Is that what we doing? What is Jay Shar? Let me see. What is Jay Shar? Oh, he came back. What does he say? He says, y'all met Ice Fit through me. Stop tripping, Rich. You'll be all right. Jay Shar, we're going to have to ask Ice Fit that. I could have swore I brought her on my channel, and then y'all got on board. That's the way I remember. But we'll find out from Ice Fit. We'll find out because according to Leslie Lynch, she coming to show up to say hello. Oh, and I can't stay late on the stream, man. I got an appointment. Today, man. I got to be on. Okay. What does Jay Shar say? She only. See, Jay Shar, dude, that dude is so picky, man. Shout out to Jay Shar. All right, let's move on to our next example. I'm gonna give you guys. You guys want to see? Well, let me show you Marquez first. Then I'll show you the episode of what you guys are gonna see later on. Of course, you guys get it early. Where is it at? Where it at? So this one is called Xiaomi. Y'all know what that is. They make cell phones. They make everything, man. It's this is Marquez, like the OG of YouTube tech right here.
A lot of hot takes in the tech world, and I see a lot of them in the comments section and in articles all the time, and one of the most common ones is, yo, have you seen these Chinese electric cars? If they ever came to the US, they would cook everything that we have here. They are too good, they have too much tech, and they are too cheap to not dominate everything.
Wait a second, let's stop right there. You heard what he said. It's my next exhibit. You heard what he said. Ron, I know you're watching, Ronald. Ron, not Ron Saluki, but Ronald, I know you're watching. This is the tech master saying this. Elon said it, and the other Asian fellow, I don't remember his name, but he said it, man. This is exhibit.
All right, so there are a lot of hot takes in the tech world, and I see a lot of them in the comments section and in articles all the time, and one of the most common ones is, have you seen these Chinese electric cars? If they ever came to the U.S., they would cook everything that we have here. They are too good, they have too much tech, and they are too cheap to not dominate everything. And so I figured I should get my hands on one and actually figure out if that's true or not. And yeah, you could say there's a little something to it.
Yeah, you could say there's a little something to it. Shout out to Bernard Height with the $3 holler, man. He used to give me $5. I guess Bernard's like, you know what, man, you getting demoted. Bernard with the $3 holler, though. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the cash up, man. Support your boy, man. Support the channel. I appreciate it. But you see what he's saying, man. It's like everybody sees it, except for Drew. Drew don't understand. Drew think it's a West name. It's a West name issue, but it's not.
There are so many crazy things I've learned about this car while I've been testing it, but let's just start with the basics. This car here I've been driving for the last 2 weeks is called the Xiaomi SU7. Yeah, that Xiaomi. So the Xiaomi that makes basically everything in China: tablets, headphones, robot vacuums, printers, appliances.
They make printers. They make phones. The Xiaomi, y'all look up that and tell me, because somebody out there look that car up and tell me what it costs in US dollars, not Chinese money, because it sounds crazy when you're in Chinese money. You know, Chinese money will be like 100 million something, and that'll be like, 80,000. So let us know. The Xiaomi, let's see what the name, y'all got the name of it. Let me see. What's it called? Let's get the name. The SU7 Max. The Xiaomi XU7 Max. Let me see if I can get it before y'all know. How much is the Xiaomi SU7 Max cost in US dollars? Because y'all too slow. I'll just find out. Let me see what. Oh, timeout said 80K. Let me see. The Xiaomi SU7 Max. I'm gonna tell y'all the price afterwards.
Yeah, that Xiaomi. So the Xiaomi that makes basically everything in China: tablets, headphones, robot vacuums, printers, appliances, and smartphones. And they even refer to the trims of this car as the SU7, SU7 Pro, SU7 Max, and SU7 Ultra. So this here is the SU7 Max, and this retails for about 299,000 Chinese yuan, which actually converts to about $42,000 US, which is gonna be a lot more impressive in about 5 minutes.
$42,000. And you don't even know what it comes in yet. He says it's gonna be more impressive in 5 minutes. Let's just see what he has to say.
So base specs, this is a fully electric four-door sedan, 101 kilowatt-hour battery, dual motor, all-wheel drive, 673 horsepower, and 320 miles of range. Already, those are specs on paper on the level of like a Tesla Model 3 Performance, which today costs like $55,000. Now, looking around the outside of this car, it looks like a...
I got to talk to Grizzo. Grizzo, you got to let me know when it's a fight going on, man. I don't want to go up against a fight. Let me know, because when it's a fight, I'll come on Sunday morning, y'all time, Sunday night, my time. When it's a fight, I don't know. Grizzo tells me during the fight. Grizzo, you got to let me know when there's a fight. So at least give me a week in advance so I can let everybody know.
Pretty reasonable car. I think a lot of people would agree. But that's the thing. This is Xiaomi we're talking about making this car. And they're not a car company, which means they don't have any previous designs that they have to pay homage to or any traditional lines and shapes that they have to keep around, which means a little bit less prestige, yes, but also a little bit more freedom, because I see them taking stuff from all over the rest of the car industry in this car. Like these headlights, for example, that is very much a McLaren looking headlight. And they have Lotus lines on the hood here. And then as you get back, even more. Kind of looks like a Porsche Taycan from the side profile, if I'm not crazy. It has these thin bezels like the Polestar, and then a thicker taillight across the back, which kind of looks maybe like a Lincoln or some others. And then there's a fully active wing on the back that kind of looks like a Mercedes AMG GT. All of these are more expensive cars from more premium brands, and so they kind of meld them all together into one car with this kind of unique purple color that honestly I think looks pretty good. And we're not even on the inside yet.
Remember, this is
So the inside
$42,000.
is where they really start to stack the wins. This is a nice car, not just in like a nice with an asterisk type of way, like, oh, this is nice for a $45,000 car, or, oh, this is nice for a car I've never heard of. No, this is a nice car. It's got this pretty clean design all around the interior. Again, bringing in inspiration and premium features from a bunch of different places. Like these are comfortable, heated and ventilated leather seats. This heated steering wheel looks and feels a lot like a Porsche steering wheel to me, with the shape and the simplicity and just a few buttons with stalks at the bottom.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys would take this $42,000 EV over an American car. Not, I shouldn't say, American car, or a car in America. It doesn't have to necessarily be an American car. Would you take this car for $42,000 over something in America right now? Put 1 if you would, put 0 if you wouldn't. Shout out to E Breezy. He already tapping in.
There's a big, bright, and automatically aligning HUD in front of me, right in front of the road at all times. And that's right above a small display behind the steering wheel, and then a 16-inch primary display in the center. And then there's storage everywhere. There's here in the middle between the front seats, where they've also cleverly stored a flashlight powered by the car's battery, kind of like Rivian. And believe it or not, a tasteful amount of real hardware controls here. There's a power on-off button right here. There's temperature controls up and down, fan speed up and down at my fingertips. You can also...
All right, shout out to Bernard Height with the $3 holler. Bernard, you the only 0. I need to know why. Because you ain't even gave you all the features yet. You already put a 0. So I want to know why. So I'm gonna let Marquez finish cooking.
To put the wing up or down at the back of the car, and there's a lift height because there is, of course, an adjustable air suspension. Up at the top, there's a pair of air-cooled 50-watt wireless chargers because, you know, if you got a Xiaomi car, you might as well have a Xiaomi phone with 50-watt wireless charging to match. So those go up there. There's also a huge tinted glass panoramic sunroof over my head. Very nice feature. The headliner is all Alcantara everywhere. And there are 25 speakers in this car that sound really good, and ambient lighting everywhere that pulses to the bass of your music in the colors of the album art of the song that's playing, because it's connected to the car and it just
did you hear
knows that type of thing.
Did you hear what he said? He said, listen to this, man. Y'all want you to hear what it's like. It's little touches, little things that, like, who thinks of this? Like, listen to what he said.
And it just knows that type of thing. And there are 25 speakers in this car that sound really good, and ambient lighting everywhere that pulses to the bass of your music in the colors of the album art of the song that's playing, because it's connected to the car and it just knows that type of thing. And that's not even mentioning the backseat experience of this car, which is also really nice. Those screens for the rear passengers are Xiaomi tablets, because of course they are. I haven't even driven it yet, and it's already feeling like a $60,000, $65,000 car. But there are not 1, but 2 really cool features I've never seen in any other car that are in this one. So number 1 is the software. The software is so good. This feels like a preview kind of like what Apple might have done if they'd made an Apple car. I say that because it's super smooth, just like a smartphone, but also it's a car made by someone who makes a phone. And so the car plugs right into the Xiaomi ecosystem in so many ways. There's a wireless charger, but also wireless screen mirroring. It connects to various other Xiaomi smart home accessories like security cameras. You can sign into them with the car with your account. So everything from text messages to map directions are all syncing from your phone. And hey, if all else fails, thankfully as a backup, this car also happens to have wireless Apple CarPlay.
Okay, Bernard, I got you on that. I understand from your military background. But Drew, I need to hear from you. I want to see if you're gonna put. Okay, Drew put a 0 too. Okay. I was just about to say, Drew, what do you say? So Drew, so Drew and Bernard are like 2 out of like 50 people. But all right. So but they've given their reasons.
And it's nice. I think it is the biggest, nicest window of wireless CarPlay I have ever seen in a car. I think probably my favorite example of the software being incredible in this car is you see the speaker and the headrest behind me. When I'm driving and my phone is paired to the speakers in this car and I'm navigating, you know that part where like you're driving and the music's getting pretty good and right as the bass is about to drop, the navigation voice comes on and interrupts it? That never happens in this car because it separates out the voice from the navigation and puts it just in that speaker behind me while all of the rest of the music and the sound in the car stays exactly the same. So as a driver, I hear
let him say that to you again.
About to drop, the navigation voice comes on. See the speaker and the headrest behind me. When I'm driving and my phone is paired to the speakers in this car and I'm navigating, you know that part where like you're driving and the music's getting pretty good and right as the bass is about to drop, the navigation voice comes on and interrupts it? That never happens in this car because it separates out the voice from the navigation and puts it just in that speaker behind me while all of the rest of the music and the sound in the car stays exactly the same. So as a driver, I hear the voice saying, turn left, turn right, but everything else, including the music for all the passengers, stays sick. That is my favorite software feature I've seen in a car in a while. So the software being awesome is the one thing, but the second awesome thing is the modules. Because this is a modular interior. Because hidden around this car are a bunch of various mounting points for modular accessories. There's one over here in the corner and another over here in the center, all the way around the back of this center display. And so on these mounting points, you can attach various accessories that Xiaomi makes, like this extra speedometer and trip display, or this magnetic car mount in the corner of the car, or this super useful USB hub that gets full power and can pass it along through a cable to passengers in the back seat or wherever they want. There's also high-quality microphones that pair to the car for a karaoke experience, or even long-range walkie-talkies for some reason if you need to maybe shoot a video with the car and communicate with the camera car. What other car does this? I've never seen the ability to customize exactly how much hardware or how little hardware you have in the interior layout like Xiaomi does. I mean, they're not a car company, clearly, but they've come up with some really innovative things to make the car uniquely your own. You can make it maximalist. You can make it minimalist. You can do as much or as little as you want. And that'll, of course, fluctuate the price you pay, but hey, that's up to you. I think that's pretty sick. All of that is without even mentioning all the little stuff like the active noise cancellation in here, the quality of the speakers.
Wait, shout out to Bernard. He gave me the other $2. He gave me the $5 holler. Appreciate you, Bernard.
There's the surround sound, funny. All the other things that the software does really, really well. And I haven't even gotten to driving it yet.
Now, somebody said his opinion is bought. Let me see. What said that? This dude, Slum God Daddy, say the dude's opinion is bought. Let me say this to you, man. The reason why I disagree with you, not to say that it can't, it could possibly be, but the reason why I say that, because when you're bought, like for instance, like when I do a McDonald's commercial, like I can't do a commercial for Burger King. I can't do a commercial for Taco Bell. If I do a commercial for Popeyes, I can't do a commercial for McDonald's or KFC. When you can't give opinions on two different things, two different opposing companies and be bought. You know what I mean? I mean, if you did, it would be so obvious. And then the other company that bought the other company wouldn't mess with you and then you'd be exposed. I think what makes Marquez so popular is that he's not bought. And because he says it exactly how he feels. And, you know, he got, 5-6 million people to back up what he says. Because you know the internet, they'll catch you. If you're doing some goofy stuff, they'll catch you on that. I don't see that with him, but let's see. Y'all heard what Willie said. Shout out to Willie, man. Can y'all get the likes up for your boy one time?
So this is obviously a standard issue 4-door electric car, right? But the superpower of electric cars is that they can have multiple personalities. That's what makes these interesting. So in its default mode, which is comfort mode, it's pretty nice, actually. It rides super soft. It's chill. The air suspension is actually pretty incredible. I feel like this is on the same level of absorbing all of these bumps and all these potholes and the things on the road as the Lucids that I've driven. Like, this is really quite good. And it never gets too unsettled. The accelerator pedal, it's It's responsive enough. It's not like super twitchy and aggressive. It's obviously the comfort mode, so you feel like you have all the power you need, but it rolls it on nicely and eases off when you remove your foot from the pedal. And what a lot of other EVs don't have is this really high degree of customization over exactly how that feels. Like, there is a full-on power delivery slider. You can move it to be a fully rear-wheel drive vehicle all the way to a fully front-wheel drive vehicle. And then the lift-off regen is nice and secure and assuring. This is you'd never have to take the car out of this mode if you never wanted to. This is a very reasonable thing to expect from a four-door electric car.
Willie, it's the Xiaomi SU7, and it costs a little under $42,000.
But there's also
before tariffs.
Also a drive mode knob down here. If I just turn it one notch to the right, everything turns red. The graphics in front of me change. I get my estimated range and my speed and how much power I'm using. And then I rotate it again, and it's Sport Plus mode. And there's a G-force meter now. And now all of a sudden, the accelerator pedal is way more responsive and twitchy, and everything firms up. And the steering is definitely heavier. So this feels much more like a fun type of drive. And it's not quite on the maxed out level. Like, I know people want to compare this to Porsche Taycan. This is not Porsche Taycan levels of sporty, but it's like one notch below that, which is still really good. It's got all the EV party tricks, 0 to 60 in under 3.
According to Jay Shar, Sharon Lapu's in the building. Oh, who said that? Yeah, Jay Shar said Sharon Lapu. Shout out Sharon Lapu.
Seconds, launch control, and even a little boost button where if you press the drive mode button, you get this crazy graphic on the screen, and then that's all of your power, which is sick. So obviously it does great in a straight line with 600 plus horsepower, but it kind of handles on the same level of Model 3 Performance or BMW i4. This is a really capable car. It's kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothes type of car where you see it on the road and it doesn't necessarily look like something that has Porsche 911 Turbo S horsepower, but it does. And so yeah, it just gives you this confidence of being able to place the car wherever you want on the road, and that is the superpower of electric cars. Plus, it's got these active bolsters. The seats are hugging me when I go around turns. So when
the seats hug you when you go around turns, man. What does that tell you? That tells you it's a responsive vehicle. Not to say they don't have cars in America to do that, but not for no 42,000. Not for no 42,000, you don't. Willie McDowell keeps saying to get the likes up, y'all. Can we get the likes up? Can y'all hit the like button for your boy one time? I'm gonna do like Minister Jap and put a bunch of fat women on here to you. No, I can't do that because that would not be politically correct. So I'm not gonna do that. But you guys just get it up, man. The Shalom guys say, look it up, people. Putting the paper plate up to the phone and makes it look like the moon. I mean, you guys, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like you guys that like are fighting it, it's cool, but remember, this is all being recorded, man. So you're gonna be exposed, or I'll be exposed in about a year from now, when you see that China and these electric vehicles are taking over, man. It's like, I mean, you can say what's the name if you want to. You can definitely say, you can say security if you want to, because they stopped with the drones and all of that. You can't get drones no more, at least not all of the drones out there. I can here in Thailand, but you can't. Even Leslie Lynch is saying, y'all, what's going on, man? Do something different. Say, forgot to hit the like. Man, hit the like, do something different. Who else in the Philippines? Oh, yeah, Ronan's in the Philippines. Ronan is loving it in the Philippines, you guys. Even with the rain and all that, Ronan is loving the Philippines, man. Hey, man, that's why there's menus at restaurants. Everybody likes something different. He's having it his way like Burger King. Some guy did say his opinion, but I'm just saying. I mean, can you say that about anybody? It's just like me. Like when I get a sponsorship for Zoom to Thailand, you can say my opinion is bought, yeah, because the person's paying. But isn't that the American way? Aren't you supposed to do that though? Are you supposed to just not make no money and just hate on them? I mean, his voice carries a lot of weight. When you got 4 million subscribers, see, that's the business part a lot of people don't understand. It's like, this is a business as well. But the only way to prove them wrong is to go see for yourself and do your own research. Because now we're in a world of research now. You could actually, matter of fact, Matter of fact, let me see. We'll just find out right now. Well, that's a USD price too. The exact USD dollar changes with currency. Okay. What are the pros and cons of this vehicle? Do some dim. I'm sorry, 20 million subs. I thought he had 4 million subs. Forgive me, 20 million subs. Yeah, and they buying them all right. You would too if you had a business. I got this dude, Richie Mack, with 130,000 subs, and then I got this dude over here with 20 million subs. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I know why I say 4 million subs because you have that many. He's not gonna have that many people that are watching his videos. So 4 million out of 20 is still, that's a fourth of his viewership. Let's see the pros. Extremely strong. Matter of fact, I'll let this. I'm so lazy. I'll let what's the name tell you everything. What does he say? The pros and the cons. That's another thing too, you guys. All you old people running from AI.
The Xiaomi SU7 Max is a very quick, tech-heavy EV with strong range and value, but it has efficiency, steering, ride tuning, and early build quality concerns. Key pros: extremely strong performance, dual motor AWD about 673 horsepower, 0 to 62 miles per hour around 2.8 seconds, and top speed about 265 kilometers per hour, putting it in true performance sedan territory. Big battery and long rated range, 101 kilowatt hour pack, with up to about 800 kilometers CLTC range, around 490 to 500 miles, plus 800V architecture for fast DC charging from roughly 10 to 80% in under 20 minutes on suitable chargers. Refined driving and comfort. Reviewers note nimble handling for a large sedan, quiet cabin, and air suspension that keeps it smooth yet agile. High-tech interior and ecosystem. Large 16.1-inch 3K center screen, HUD, smart driver aids with LiDAR, and tight integration with Xiaomi phones and smart home devices. With frequent OTA software updates, strong value for performance. In its home market, it undercuts many similarly quick EV sedans from established brands, while offering comparable or better spec on paper. Key cons: real-world efficiency not class-leading. Owners and testers report higher consumption than a Tesla Model 3 performance or some rivals, with Xiaomi itself acknowledging it leaned on a bigger battery rather than absolute efficiency. Steering and drive mode tuning. Some reviews find the steering too light even in sportier modes, and note a big gap between comfort and Sport Plus performance.
B-side Drew in the building.
Depending on mode.
B-side Drew in the building, man. Drew's one of my favorite B-side DJs. He always send me stuff I never heard, man. It's crazy how he does that. But shout out to B-side Drew. B-side Drew, when I see that General 67, I always think of my man General Lee. Always, man. He's so when I see that, I'll be thinking of General Lee. Y'all have all these different names. It's hard for me to keep up. So glad you told me that. B-side Drew. Because then I got my other Drew. You know what I mean? So it's like, gotta know who y'all are. What does Leslie say? You got to see this shit I did myself. Yeah, Leslie sent me something. Leslie sent me something real nice. What time I say 100,000 horsepower gets you 500 miles? Yes. Cryptomondo say Chinese don't want the cars either. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's why they outsell everybody. I'm telling you guys, when the time comes, you know who put me on, man? My partner, man. My partner RJ, man, he's the one that put me on with the one I want to get. The one I want to get is dope. But let's finish here what Marquis got to say.
Genuinely, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. This is a $42,000 car that feels like a $75,000 car if it were made here in the U.S. And that's the thing that's most impressive about the Xiaomi SU7. And that's just this one. So really, now that I've gotten to live with this and drive this here in the U.S. among all the other cars I test, here's my take. It's not that there's any sort of crazy bleeding edge tech in this car that's impossible to replicate. Obviously, the software is really good, and the modularity and some of the features are kind of sick, and we haven't seen them before. But like, if you took this car apart, you wouldn't find anything inside, any like bleeding edge battery tech or anything that's impossible to replicate. This is a car made of normal car parts, but it's the putting them all together in one car that's so impressive. It's not often you see a car with great software, great features, great build quality, great versatility, great range, and a great drive, and all stacked together. Like, that's pretty elite. There is basically no question in my mind that if a car like this was available in the US for $42,000, that it would crush, of course. The fact that it isn't is, of course, inherently political, and there's all the tariffs and import fees and all that. That's super variable. And we may never get a car like this available in the US for $42,000. But Europe will, allegedly, in 2027. And I would say that the competition over there is at least in a little bit of trouble when that happens. The idea that the competition is getting stronger and that cars like this actually exist some other places in the world is really exciting and heightens the ceiling for all EVs. It raises the ceiling up for all cars to get better and more impressive and more complete like this one. So lesson learned. It's gonna be fascinating to keep an eye on this stuff in the future. If you want a more raw, like daily living with this vehicle type of video, check out the Autofocus channel where I shot a video on the Xiaomi phone of the Xiaomi car. Thanks for watching. So hey, it is of course the holiday season. And in case you missed out on any of those Black Friday deals, channel partner Ridge is still running some of their biggest sales.
So we got, now that's the part where he gets bought. He's a sponsor. But I honestly believe that that is his honest opinion. But look what he said. The standard model is 30,000. So it goes from 30 to 73,000. So they make it, the Chinese are smart. They make it where anybody can afford it. It's like when I do Zoom Fest. Everybody can't afford a $15,000 package. But when you get into the $5,000 package, you're getting into stuff that's something more affordable, but you get what you pay for. So, you know, it is what it is. Let me see. Look at Leslie rolling cat. He said, "Yo, my girl." Oh, Leslie, what did he? I didn't see it. Where is that? Leslie, you sent it on. Leslie want to show off now. Let me see. Did he send it here? Let me see. Yes, he did. Leslie sent the $5. Leslie, I'm just telling you that the one I put together for you, that ain't no $5 holler, man. But I'm doing it because you the godfather of the Zoom tribe. But he want to show off. He want to show off E1976. So Leslie Lynch with the $5 holler. And y'all done got cheap on me. Y'all used to give me $20 holler, at least 10. You know YouTube takes 30%. So that $5 turns, and I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you the math. That $5 turns into like $3.50 or something like that. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating what it is, man. I appreciate everything y'all give me. I do. It keeps the channel going. It keeps me going. But, you know, it makes a difference, you dig? All right, let me see. So Leslie says, okay, so let me give Leslie his for E1976. Here it is, Rob. Here it is, y'all. I said I gotta play it twice. He's the godfather. Shout out. Leslie said fair enough. Oh, Leslie Lynch, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for the love and the support. E Breezy say, all these cars are in South. Yeah, they're everywhere but here. They're everywhere but here. But because I love Leslie Lynch so much, I gotta. We got the same taste, man. What do you? You dig. The question is she real or is she AI? Because I can't really tell. It's getting to the point where you can't tell. I asked Leslie, was she AI? And he said she was real. So She's so perfect. It's just hard to believe that that's real, man. What y'all think? If she's real, put a 1. If it's AI, put a 0. We're gonna call Leslie Lynch to the front of the congregation and see what it is. Gary, you're rich. Keep that honey no matter what. That's my kind of chocolate. Gee, Wilder, that's military. That's Marine right there. Aurora. See, I got that Marine. Aurora. See? Oh, Willie says real. Leslie says she Dominican. Who put the 0? Ronan don't believe it. Gene Long says it's hard to tell. I think I might have found my future. Oh, man, y'all bringing in super chats. I got to bring her back, Les. I got to bring her back. Leslie got a hit on his hands. Leslie got a hit on his hands. Hold on. Here we go. This is going to G-Wide, though. This is going to G-Wide. He said that's his kind of chocolate. I'm going to show y'all again. Let me know if this is live or memorized. The super chat dance. There's a cure for this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh. What do y'all say, man? Had to get some water. What do y'all say, man? Is that live or man? Right, yeah, UMC style. Ronan knows. Right, I knew that. I did a movie at Fort Benning, but it was the jump base. It was 82nd Airborne, but I heard they're not there no more. 82nd Airborne on there. Bernard put a 0 too. Bernard is not. Bernard says AI, y'all. What does Mr. 1966 say? Hey, shout out to you, brother. How you been? E1976. What do you think about Leslie's girl? What do y'all think about different girls at 10, 10, 1, 0? What do y'all say? Oh, E Breezy say, y'all, chat, be careful. Women might have more fingerprints on her than the FBI. She was worth creeping for. Yeah, man. She was, since y'all like her so much, the Lonesome Traveler, so he think he found his future wife. Yeah, man, this girl right here, the one that Leslie recommended, this is really Leslie Super Chat. That can't go for nothing than $10. I had to put that together. Then, because of my man Brian, I'm learning how to do my own songs now. That's an original song, man. See if y'all, I'm gonna play that one time for the one time. Shout out to my man Chris. Yeah, see, he say way too perfect. He said, well, that's what I say, but I don't know, man. We got to see again, y'all. I mean, we got to check again, y'all. Pay attention, man. This is for research purposes only. The super chat dance. There's a cure for this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh. Y'all can thank Leslie Lynch for that. I was in the middle of editing the episode. Leslie sent me that. I stopped everything I was doing. I said, she bad. She bad. Leslie Lynch. Oh, look at Leslie say, you damn right, she real. Oh, y'all just jealous. We not jealous. It's just, I mean, come on, let's be honest, man. That woman, that is a flawless female. So that lets me know if she's flawless on the outside, that means the software probably ain't lined up correctly. I mean, that thing looks perfect. Damn. E96 says she had it in Hell's basement. Damn. Time out said immersion blur strong in that video. I'm telling you, man, it's so hard to tell the difference. It really is, man. And it's only gonna get. It's like when you see my Zoom Fest girl. She said, wonder what Jay. I know, Picky Jay Shar. What is Jay Shar? Is Jay Shar still in the business? Still in the building? That's a great question. What does Jay Shar think? I don't know. Yeah, see, Breeze, I don't even see no stretch marks on that booty. Yeah, she's like, man, it's so perfect, man. Jay Shar, Leslie Lynch, the Godfather needs to hear from you, man. Is that live or is that Memorex? Ooh, Lonesome Traveler say perfect 10. I agree. I mean, you're not gonna get much better than that. But it's so perfect that is it too perfect is the question. Leslie Lynch got me asking the tribe, like, what up, tribe? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? What do y'all think? Oh, Willie said hotter than a street fight, a street light. Dang. What is going on, y'all? Hey, man. Hey, man, I got to do my angry man. Hit the cash app and support the show, man. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So you guys, if we don't keep the super chats going, I'm gonna stop early because I don't want to waste your time. But and I know sometimes, like when I do, if I do episodes outside of something Thailand related, you know, y'all don't get as involved. But I gotta switch it up, man. I get bored doing the same stuff. And for the Richie Mack show, we're gonna cover everything. So and the B side, we gotta talk about this. If we stay on, we gotta talk about this. Getting rid of these Somalis in America, man. Is that really going on like that? Are they throwing them out like that? Is that what's really going on? Let me know. What does Picky J Shar say? I already said that I'll pass on her. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? J Shar. Who else is it in my group? In the who else is picky like you, J Shar? I think it's James Bond or Michelob. One of them, they just cheat. Like, I mean, you can't impress them, man. I don't know how. You know, you can't get better than that, Jay Shar. But Leslie, you heard it from Jay Shar's mouth. Hey, you know what's funny? Jay Shar, Leslie, all y'all, I'm calling y'all out on this episode that I'm talking about Zoom Fest. I'm calling all of y'all out, man. I'm tired of the excuses. Zoom Fest 2026, you better get on. Do something different. Say support the show. Yeah, man. Support the show, man. Y'all know, man, I love doing these, man. I love doing the live streams with y'all. Leslie say, not surprised. I get it, man. That's what I'm saying. Jay Shar, you don't like nobody, man. Yeah, Willie say that's crazy. Yeah, that's Jay Shar. I don't know if he's trolling or if he really means it, but the girl got to jump up and do a drop kick spin and land on her on a splits for Jay Shar to be surprised. He said Daphne Rome, AI influencer, but she can be real to him. Oh, Les, call me Q is doing. He said he expected it. She's still my wifey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they that perfect, you know what I mean? The next thing AI got to learn how to do is put a little bit of flaws to throw us off a little bit. Because she, like, I'm going to give you guys, for example, Willie's girl. Willie usually gives me super chats. He didn't give me one this week, but I'm going to show you guys. Like, this is real. Like this is Willie's super chat girl right there. Like, she's real. Shout out to Willie. See, you know that's real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? AI is close, though. It's so close. It's this close, man. They're fooling everybody. Wait a minute. Do something different. He saw a fit, competitive black Brazilian named Riley Diaz. Oh my, Riley Diaz. We gotta look her up. What's her name? Let me see if I can find her. Riley Diaz. Fitness journey. 41,000 subscribers. See, that's too much for me, though. That is too much, man. Do something different. That's too much. Look at that, y'all. That's too much for me. I don't know. Some of y'all might like that Terminator female. That's too much for me. Don't get me wrong. For a competition, she's going crazy. Yeah, that's too much, y'all. Sometimes you gotta stop. Like yeah. See, that's the same, man. Some women just see at one point, like look at that, man. You can't tell. If that's a how LL Cool J say, he, she, bloatitious, skeevy, delicious. That's too muscular for me. For me. Some of y'all might like that. She get mad and body slam you. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, it's like, look at this. I can't even follow her, man. Can y'all see the face? She just looks real. I wanted to come in clear. It's not coming in clear, but that looked like Milli Vanilli. She looked like the dude from Milli Vanilli. She looked like, girl, you know it's true. That's so much for me to do something different. You know what I mean? But hey, man, if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? He said she looks like my niece in the face. Ain't nothing that a paper bag can't stop. No, that's too much. That's too. Oh, now he's talking about paper bags. Now you see what I mean, Leslie? You see how Jay is? The fine woman he want nothing to do with, but this one ain't nothing a paper bag can't stop. Man, what he say? Yeah, that's too much woman for me. Yeah, you're right. It is. That's too much. That's too much, man. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much for me. I want some feminine. I want some softness. I like big legs, but them kind of big legs is that you feel like you with your let's she say, listen to her voice. Do something different. His pics don't look like that. Am I talking about the right girl? I mean, she looked like the dude from Milli to Vanilli. What's the dude's name? Fabio or some shit? She looked like Fabio in the face. Look, man. She looked like Fabio from Milli Vanilli, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. But that's me. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might like that. Some of y'all might like that, man. I'm just saying, man. E76 said that's Big Mama Pump right there. So yeah, man, that's just me. As Martin Lawrence say, check the Adam's apple. Yeah, I mean, I don't even check the Adam's apple. I mean, I just look at that. I look at that mug, and it's just too. That's just. I can't believe some of y'all like that though. I mean, imagine. Okay, see, now. See that this is gonna make my point exact. Now, imagine the get down with the get down with this one right here. I'm gonna show you. Imagine the get down with the get down with this. Really? That's the idea of a good time, huh? All right. Hey, man, if y'all like it, I love it. Totally awesome. I agree with you. But you can't knock the hustle, man. She doing her thing. My daughter hit me up. What up, Britt? Exclamation point. He said transform. No, I think it's a female, man. I just, you know. See what Leslie Lynch, he writing in caps. You see what I mean? Leslie means it. Leslie writing in caps, he means it. That's all I'm saying. He said, you ought to say, what does she do? Crush coconuts? Exactly. But do something different, likes it, man. Hey, man, if that's what he likes, man, let him like what he likes. I'm not, that's just too much for me. What does she do? Crush coconuts? G-Watch, since you gave me that $5, like we got to show Leslie's girl again. Because y'all digging her. And y'all know each week I do a purge, man. I get rid of the ones and I come back with new ones. Because I got some good ones, but I'm a purge them. But anyway, let's see her again. Do something different, say Pez, but not a trans. Okay. Hey, what I like about do something different, he's standing on business, man. That's what he likes, and he's standing on it, man. So let him stand on his business, man. He said that's called a diet face when you are competing. I guess, man. I guess. What we on, gang? Hey, man, we are on. We're doing the EV stuff, and why Tesla's getting stomped out by the Chinese vehicles, and why they don't want Chinese vehicles here in America. Not here in America, there in America. And now we into our little super chat dance right here. Jay Shaw, your niece look like she crushed coconuts. We on, gang. I like that. This is what we on right here, Jay. I'm gonna show you guys again, man. Leslie gave me this right here.
There's a cure for this. I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby.
We're trying to figure out what that is. I think Leslie has admitted that is probably an AI situation. But he collapsed back and says, the bottom line, I still love Fern, Ice Fit, and L. So he even won mine. Leslie's cold, man. Leslie's like a James Bond character. You know what I mean? I think Mexico accepts cars from China. Yes, Mexico does accept cars. Everybody but America accepts cars from China. Everybody does. So I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of the episode. Y'all that's been rocking with the Travel OG. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Reverse test. All right, so y'all finna get the Richie Mac edited version of what you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna get this to you guys early. Ron Salukie's in the building. Ron Saluki, man, they ain't giving me no super chats today, man. I got about $8 in super chats today, man. I'm very disappointed. I still love you guys though. BYD versus Tesla. BYD. Oh, I see how y'all getting down. BYD first. No, I want it from here. Okay, so you want to play like that? All right. Y'all don't know it. I be editing. I be talking to myself. Because the computer, like, sometimes they won't let you through the front door. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go through the back door. I don't understand why it's like that, but, I save things on a hard drive and the computer don't see it. So then I go, okay. I bet when I put it on this on the main drive, I bet you'll see it then. I bet you'll see it then. All right, let me see. And there it is. It's the way I told you guys. The way it is. Okay. So y'all don't know, man. I be falling behind because it be taking me so long. So this was actually supposed to come out Friday. So that's why I say this Saturday night, because now it's already Saturday night, but it's too late now. We just gonna rock with it. So I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of what the episode's gonna look like. Rich said, Rich, I'm not giving up my Corvette. I know you love this dude, man. Drew, he loves his Corvette, man. He won't move to Thailand because he can't get his Corvette out here. Now that's a love for some sheetrock, some sheet metal right there. He said, I'd rather be in the Matrix than give up my Corvette. I wouldn't give it up. I would just keep it. But anyway, let me give y'all what we on right now. Yeah, man, support the show, man. What is going on this Sunday morning, man? What is really going on? Oh, Walter came through with the $15 holler. Oh, no, not today. That's old. Okay, here we go. There's my guy. Kevin Crawford came through. Appreciate you, Kevin. Kevin always comes through. Adrian came through with the $5 holler. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much, Elle and Kevin Crawford. Come strong with it. Ooh, okay, so it's Kevin Crawford. Now I gotta give up some super chat dances. All right, I don't want to wear out Leslie's girl, man. We done showed her about 800 times. Let me give Kevin Crawford. I got to make one for Kevin Crawford too, because he's always doing this thing. I'm gonna give you the washwoman, Kevin Crawford. But let me tell you something. I found some new stuff on her. If y'all like her, put a 1. If you don't, put a 0, because I found some more stuff for her. This one,
Ahí, está bien. Me lo tiene grabando Génesis 1 y el otro no sé dónde está.
yeah, that one right there. I found some more stuff with her. She's crazy. She is crazy. Red said the song is a banger. Yeah, man, that's what I'm telling you. The song, and that's what sends it over the top. See, now I gotta do it again because Gary just came through. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you, bro. Gary, which one you want? You want me to bring? I'm gonna get this to Adrian because we don't wore her out, but I'm gonna give it. But the music, like everything, like I put that together, man. I'm mighty proud of it. The song and the way she gets down. Shout out to Leslie Lynch again, but this time it's for Adrian.
There's a cure for this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby.
And I can't get hit for a copyright strike, man. When I did the last week's live stream, y'all, they hit me with about 8 copyright strikes. Not strikes, but whatever it is, where you can't get monetized. Strike is different from being demonetized. Being demonetized from a stream just means you can't get paid. A strike means you in trouble. You done got sent to the principal's office, man. And I ain't trying to get sent to the principal's office, you dig? But all right, y'all. So this is the y'all get to see the preview. Gary like her. Yeah, everybody likes her. Leslie, you did good, man. She did good. Everybody likes this woman except for Jay Shar, and I'm not surprised. He said, is that sister Colombian? Gary, thank you so much for that $15 holler. You want me to bring her back, Gary, so we can figure out if she's Colombian or not? You did give a $15 holler. And said, oh, people just coming in seeing her. So let me explain to people that are just coming in, man. Leslie Lynch, the godfather of the Zoom tribe, always sends me, he's spoiled. I'll make super chats for him just for him. I'll make super chats, and then he gets bored. Then he wants a new one. Then he'll send me more. Then if I don't look at him, he gets upset. So it's like, not upset, but he'll start writing in caps. So he sent me this one, and right away I was like, that part. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that part.
Super chat. There's a cure for this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, baby.
Yeah, that's yeah, Leslie Lynch. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting better. Shout out to my man Brian who showed me how to do the music thing. Now that I can get the music however I want it, y'all ninjas is in trouble. Y'all ninjas is in trouble. Even me, if me 1976 say the song is fitting. E Breezy said Afro Latina. E Breezy, we trying to figure out if that's live or Memorex, but she fine no matter what. She fine. You know how I know she's real and why I think she's probably not real is because Leslie would have found her by now, got her phone number, and started talking to her. So look, as you say, she's a keeper. Like, yeah, everybody, we mutually. Gary said the music is fire. Yeah, that's a Richie Mack, Leslie Lynch production right there. Drew came in. All right, super chat. Oh, we gonna keep me going. What does Drew say? Let me pull this down so I can see what Drew says. Zoom, she is real. Her hands pulls up her strap on her leg and doesn't go got the it like an AI. What does he say? Drew's a long time family man of Zoom tribe too. Drew's words carry a lot of weight. Drew says Zoom, she is real. Her hand pulls the strap on her leg and doesn't go like an AI. I think he means doesn't let go of it like an AI. All right, well, you know what? Just because you sent the $4.99 holler, Drew, we need to find out if that's correct. You guys pay attention, not to the beautiful women, but pay attention to the strap, how she handles the strap.
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh.
Did y'all pay attention to the strap like Drew said? I don't know, Drew. I mean, because I edit so much now and I'm seeing a lot of stuff. It's like, my thing is like, it's like me being in Thailand, right? Like I tell people all the time, y'all be saying lady boy, right? But they got so many fine, beautiful, fit, feminine, friendly women out here that even if you thought, I told you, I got a 10-second rule. If I'm looking more than 10 seconds trying to figure it out, then you move on, bro. Like you don't have to, like, you know, be with one that you ain't sure about. There's too many other options. So it's the same thing with the AI. Like if I got to look at it too long and really like study it, that usually means it's AI. You know what I mean? But Drew says it's not. Drew says it's not. Gary says, I'm surprised Leslie doesn't know her. Exactly. If Leslie knew her, he can reference. Thanks, Gary. I fell in love as soon as I saw her. I know she is real. I don't give a damn what you hate. Saith the Godfather of the Zoom tribe. That's right. He said it. He said it. Tell him, Les. Yeah, she bad. She's bad. She's bad. See? Well, do something. She look fake to me the way it moves. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys, should I do a live stream on fake versus real? I think, who did that before? Who was that did it? What's my girl in England? I think she did that. I think we should do a live stream of fake versus real, and I'm gonna make you guys figure out what's what, and see who wins. Jay Shark keeps saying this girl looks like his niece, man. We ain't trying to think about your niece when we looking at her, man. Jay said she looked like my niece, so it's a hell no. But then you said you put a paper bag over your niece's face. You see what I mean, Jay Shark? I can't win with you. I can't win. What does E Breezy say? When I came to Thailand, I want you to hook up Rainbow Dragonfly Girl for me. You know what? I never met Rainbow Dragonfly in life. She knows who I am, but I've never met her. And hopefully she don't get mad when I use her stuff. But I'm telling you, man, shout out to Rainbow Dragonfly. But I'm telling you, y'all that's been here, would y'all please confirm what I'm telling y'all? It's like the ones that you guys are on and think that you're really on, you'll forget about that within the first 48 hours. Actually, the first day, if you're in the right place. I mean, literally, like if you, I can't make this up. If you checked into your hotel at 2:00 and then you left your hotel at 2:30 and started walking around by 2:45, you ain't gonna be thinking about other people that you've been seeing on YouTube, unless of course you run into them. But there's too many options out there, man. Oh, my OG is in the building. My OG. That's Yoda right here, y'all. That is my OG. I kissed so fake was nothing to move, was nothing moving but my lips. I kissed the face. What are you talking about? I need the real. I agree. We need the real Bob Marley. You gotta understand, man. Bob Marley, that's my OG. When I was a baby in the game, I followed him. You know how you follow your big brother around, everything your big brother do, you want to do what he does? That's how I was with Bob Marley, man. But I can't get him to come to Thailand, though. I tried. When my channel first took off, I've been begging him. I literally beg him to work with me. Like, come on, Rob. I mean, please, come on, Rob. What you doing, man? You ain't doing that. Man, I'm doing Beats by the Bay. He did this dope documentary called Beats by the Bay, and it didn't end well. But he always got something that he's doing that takes priority over coming and working with his little bro. But man, you know, Rob, I'm just telling you, man. We don't know how many summers we got left, man. You gotta get out here, bro. You got to get out here. Shout out to Bobby. Richie, your lawyer is nice. Is she single? My lawyer is beautiful. My lawyer, this what messed me up. Because it ain't much that'll take me off of L. You know what I mean? But when I think, man, let me show y'all my lawyer. I mean, my lawyer is. It's hard to even think about business when you look at her, because she's just like she could be whatever she wants to be. She chose being a lawyer, which hats off to her. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all one of the pictures. Like she's in my Patreon. Man, y'all don't even know. Where's she at? Do I still have her in my phone? I'm talking about because you see her, and then you see her and you say this, and then on top of it, you go, and she's a lawyer, a real bona fide lawyer, like literally like a lawyer. My lawyer, actually. So at Zoom Fest, you guys get to meet her. The guys last year, this year, got to meet her. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's fun. Where's she at, man? Let me show you. I gotta jack my my super chat so I can show y'all what's going on. All right, you guys. If you want to see her, you got to join the super chat, man. I don't mean to put my lawyer on blast, but I've never seen a lawyer this fine. That if y'all tell me in the chat if y'all seen a lawyer this fine, like all across the board, you know what I mean? Just tell me if y'all seen a lawyer this fine. Shout out to my Patreon members; they got to see it. Let me see. Should I show it to y'all with the phone? I'll just show you y'all with the phone. Wait a minute, let me take this off. That is my lawyer. Shout out to my lawyer. And when y'all come to Zoom Fest, this is who y'all get to meet in person for business inquiries only. That's the lawyer, bro. That is the lawyer. Bobby said, I need me a lawyer. I need you to come to Thailand, bro. I need you to come to Thailand, man. Richie's lawyer is licensed D. She can hold fast. Oh, Ron Saluki in the building with the 5,000 yen. Just give me zombie pants. But damn, Richie Mac's lawyer is killing it. Zombie pants? Who's zombie pants, Ron? I thought that said $5,000. I went crazy. Shout out to Ron Saluki. Got to meet Ron Saluki when he comes. What's 5,000 yen in US dollars? That just sounds like a lot. I know the yen ain't strong. That's still great money. That's still great money. 5,000 yen is, Ron Saluki, is that right? Is that $32? Is that $32? Ron Saluki, let me know if that's right. I don't know if the yen was that strong. I thought the yen is weak. But so is the American dollar, man. The American dollar, y'all, that's nothing too. See, when I used to tell you ninjas to come out here, now the American dollar is weak. Yeah, the American dollar is like 31. It's like 31. That's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So the thing of it is, when the American dollar is higher, obviously you get better bang for your buck, but the American dollar is lower, so you get smashed. Let me see. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, that's $32, man. Ron Saluki, that's $32, brother. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate that, man. I'm going to make you the stream sponsor. See, I got another song, too, for the stream sponsor. It's for the $50 holla, but Ron Saluki came with the $32 holla. So this is the one with a new song. Shout out to Ron Saluki. Thank you so much for unleashing the $50 holla.
Ooh, we got that $50 holla. Ooh, yeah. Thank you for the super chat, for the Zoom chat. Ooh, $50 holla. chat. For the Zoom chat. $50 holla. Thank you for the super chat. For the Zoom chat.
Shout out to Ron Saluki in the building with the $50 holla. Yeah, I'm doing that. I got the songs now. I'm going to do a $100 one. I'm going to do a $50 one. I'm going to do a stream sponsor one. Wait a minute. What does Yoda say? IMO, hook it up. What's IMO mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Yoda? IMO, hook it up. What does that mean? See, y'all with these acronyms, I don't know what that means, man. Yoda, tell me what that means, bro. Oh, Jay Shar. Okay. We got Shay Jar. Oh, my damn. Yeah. That's the $50 holla. And like Leslie Lynn said, you can support the show via Super Chat, Cash App. Like Angry Man said, hit the Cash App and support the show. Let me see. We out of Super Chat, y'all. We about to land this plane, man. Y'all better come on. I got some stuff for y'all. Holla. Teddy Lane's boy. Yeah, she's bad. But I'm gonna make him even better. But I was just like learning the songs because when you create the songs, it don't just happen right away. It takes me because I'm a perfectionist, so it takes me hours. It takes me hours to get what I like. You know what I mean? Baz ain't as available no more. He working with Dennis and they doing their thing over there. So I gotta figure out alternative ways to keep the ship going. You dig? There's another $10 holler. Damn, two hams fighting for room. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see. Did I make a new one for $10? I just started doing these last night, man. So I'm just I can give you the blue dress though. I can give you the blue dress, G-Wad. I can give you the blue dress though. Oh. See, now you see the difference between the energy in that song and the energy I have in the songs now. It's totally different. You know what I mean? It's like y'all don't know. Y'all done unleashed the beast. Y'all done unleashed the beast. Now that I got control of the music, it's over with. No, the blue dress is not AI. No, that's real. That's real. But the music is kind of. But now. Y'all don't know. Y'all done gave me the keys to the wheel. Y'all done let me fly the airplane now. It is what it is. Oh, in my opinion. Okay, so he says, in my opinion, hook it up. In my opinion, hook it up. Yo, I don't know what that means. Does that mean you coming to Thailand? What does that mean? Oh, my damn, yeah. That was real. Yes, that was absolutely real. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like our eye can tell the difference because there's a little flaws. There's little quirks and ticks that humans do that an AI don't know how to do that yet. You know what I mean? What does he say? Get that lawyer on the boat for ZoomFest 2026. For ZoomFest 2026, though, you know what? I should invite her to the. Matter of fact, I am. I told her at the thing. I said, you got to come to the yacht party. You got to come to the yacht party. So, and she's cool like that. You know what I mean? Her and her partner's beautiful too. She's just a lighter hue. You know what I mean? But they're both sweet. They're smart. They're business. The beautiful thing about it is, man, it's like I don't hit on my lawyer. I don't do none of that stuff. But we do good business together, man, because I like doing business with people that are smart and easy on the eyes. And she's definitely smart and easy on the eyes. So, that's what it is, man. But yeah, she's a baddie. Kevin Crawford says she a baddie indeed, but you telling me you never made to the Black Women's Lawyer event at the Century City Plaza Hotel back in the day? LA's baddest lady showed up for that. Let me tell you something, Kevin Carter. It's so funny you say that. You got to remember, my ex-wife is a black lawyer. My ex-wife, of course I went with her, but you can't do nothing with your wife. And the thing of it is, when you go to that, I don't know if they still do it, but it's way more. That's, man, when you go to that black lawyer thing in Century City at the Century Plaza Hotel, that's exactly where it was. When did I go? I was still married. This was 2004, maybe. Last time I went, that was like 20 years ago. I don't know what it's like now, but back then it was literally like 80% women in there. My ex-wife graduated from USC Law School, 20 black students in USC Law School for her year, 20 black students. Out of 20 black students, how many do you think were female? Jay Shar, let me know. If out of 20 black students at USC, University of Southern California Law School, how many of the 20 were male? How many were female? Gary's like, don't play no games. But I'm sorry, I forgot to answer that part. I'm sorry, Gary. I was in the middle of a thought. So what I was saying, there's not many I look at past L, but I looked at her. I was like, she was like, yeah. She goes, you're zooming to Thailand. I'm familiar with you. I was like, oh yeah, cool. She said, my boyfriend watches your channel. I was like, dang. So then I went for the next for the next workaround. Okay, that's the front door. I can't go to the front, what the side door. She your boyfriend watching my channel. Your boyfriend got to be black. She's like, nope, he's not black. I was like, wow. So I'm assuming he's European. I didn't get deep into her personal business, but when she said her boyfriend watches my channel, I'm like, okay, well, there you go. You're gonna have a hard time holding on to her. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. We gonna find out. Yeah, that's what she said. And she wasn't saying it to be like funny. She was being like sincere because we had just met. Yeah, my boyfriend watches your channel. I was like, wow. I was like, I did one of them faces, man. But yeah, I mean, how can you be that fine out of a boyfriend? But the key is she don't have a husband. That's the key. Like Kevin Samuels say, boyfriends don't count. Marriages count. Engagements don't count. Marriages is what count. So, from that perspective, you can look at that situation totally different. You dig? All right, y'all. So, let me see. All right, y'all. Y'all ain't get nothing to the super chat host, so I'm gonna show you guys this. Shout out to Ron Saluki for being my guy. This is the preview of what y'all gonna see for the episode coming up. For y'all, it will be Sunday morning for y'all. So y'all see this in about 8 hours. I'm not gonna show you the whole episode, but I'll give you just it's talking about this basically in a nutshell. Oh, we still on the answer there. Yeah, Gary, thanks to you, man. Thank you for the love and support, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. I bet 75 were female. 75% were female. Kevin Carter said, but it don't count till she says I do. Yes. So Kevin's the only one that answered. I guess he's saying 75%. At the thing, yeah. It was mostly females. But at the USC graduating school, Jay Shar damn near got it. Out of the 20 students there, 17 were female and 3 were male. Jay Shar is off by one person. 3 were male. And they was running through everything. They was running through everything. Only 3 dudes and 17 women. And they was having their way. So, yeah, man, they got us outnumbered, man. I don't know, man, if the women are going to be able to turn it around in time, man. They're too stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? They're too stuck in their ways. They think their degree means more than their weight. You know what I mean? Capacity. They really believe in their mind that because they have a degree, they can weigh 180 pounds and you're going to like it. But then the people that like it aren't the people they want because they want somebody that has more than them. So they just put themselves out of the game all the way around. I think my degree is gonna get me over. Okay, cool. Your degree will get you over for the ex-convict, the dude that don't have a job, the dude want to live off you. You can win that way. A woman can always win. If she take care of a dude, she can win. But when you take that element out and you want somebody to have more than you, but you weigh more than them, it's just not a good look. I mean, and then men got options. You got to remember, men that make more than you usually can afford to leave. Men that make less, for whatever reason, they might not be able to get a passport. They might have certain child obligations. They might have certain situations. But the women that you guys want, you can never have. So you guys put yourself in a pickle. You know what I mean? See, men understand we take what's in our range. You know what I mean? Like, you know, me, I always knew, you know, I had an upper edge by being in show business, by being a club promoter. That's what gave me an upper edge. But if I was just a regular Joe, not saying there's anything wrong with a regular Joe, but when I say regular Joe, I mean, like, if I was just a dude that, you know, worked at the post office, like my man AJ, shout out to AJ, shout out to my man Michael Nobody, worked at the post office and was just, you know, quote unquote regular, I wouldn't be able to pull the ones that I pull. But you gotta, you know, you gotta have something to offset what you got. So a woman with a degree, with a good job, if she overweight, you gotta offset that with paying. You gotta pay like you weigh, like they say, pay me like you weigh. Kevin Carter said, "Yeah, I meant 75." Yeah, that's pretty much the ratio, man. So I used to tell my friends, I used to be like, if y'all came to the Lawyers Expo, man, you could come up on a lawyer that's not even graduated yet. So you can, well, something that's not true. At the Lawyers Expo, some women were already, my wife was just, I don't know if she was just becoming a lawyer. Or she was already a lawyer. She was already a lawyer. So the women are already a lawyer and they single. You know what I mean? Shout out to my wife, man. She got remarried, man. Shout out to her and her husband. I wish them health, happiness, success, longevity. You know what I mean? I want everybody to be happy, man. Shout out to them. Ron should look at yeah, man. So that's what it is, man. So anyway, let me see where we at here. Where we at? Okay, so this is the preview for y'all that hung around, waited long enough. This is the preview for y'all, the morning's episode of why America does not want Chinese vehicles, man. This sums up everything we talked about in a nutshell, basically. Check it out.
This Saturday night, we're talking about the car war nobody in America wants to admit is already a wrap. On one side, you got Tesla, the golden child, Wall Street's favorite, the official car of the Matrix. On the other side, a Chinese assassin called
Yeah, my pen too proper, Black Joe Cocker, bittersweet when they call me the GOAT, old timer, elderly soul, yo, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, just a little yacht he trying to sail a 7C. If I hit you with the B, then you know that means brain. If I hit you with the Y, then you know that means yo. If I hit you with the D, then you know that means dream. If I hit you with the DY, then you know what it means.
So the energy that I have that I can create my own songs now, that's an original song that I created. It takes it to the whole next level, man. Because what messed me up before, I couldn't use songs because they hit me with the copyright strike. But now, somebody in trouble.
Yeah, my pen too proper, Black Joe Cocker, bittersweet when they call me the GOAT, old timer, elderly soul, yo, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, just a little yacht he trying to sail a 7C. If I hit you with the B, then you know that means brain. If I hit you with the Y, then you know that means yo. If I hit you with the D, then you know that means dream. If I hit you with the DY, then you know what it means.
BYD dropping electric cars and hybrids that are thousands.
How the energy just changed when I had to take the song off and go back to the quiet music. I'm gonna switch that up though.
This is $1 cheaper than Tesla and selling more EVs than anyone in the world. In Europe, BYD's registrations are exploding, while Tesla sales are getting chopped in half. In Thailand and Southeast Asia, Chinese brands now control over 70% of the EV market. BYD is at the front of the pack, eating everybody's lunch.
In 2023, BYD produced more than 3 million new energy vehicles.
BYD has grown into this powerhouse. You look at the monthly rankings, they're always at the top.
The Americans and the Europeans produce cars that have inferior software and don't use the latest chip.
GM sales are down by more than 50%, Ford's down by more than 60%, and Jeep has actually gone bankrupt in China and had to get out.
I mean, that's all I'm saying, y'all. You know, y'all check out the whole thing when I do the when I post it. But you know, America's in trouble. Now, my man Ronald, he seems to think that gas is going to outlast electric, and I love him to death, love him to life, but I strongly disagree. I was hoping he would come on here so I could just cook him, but he had his dog ate his homework this morning. Right, Ronald? I know you watching. Your dog ate your homework today, huh? Because boy, I was about to cook you. Love you though. What is Ace HBK 972? I'm finishing PhD in psychology now. May work in Thailand. MO strictly women can't cook. Think degree will get a man. Yes. I can't read. I think he's saying women in the Matrix can't cook clean. They think their degrees are good. Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. They're like, and what makes it so bad, Ace, is because they stand on it. Like they really they stand on it. Like they think if they Jedi mind trick themselves, it's gonna Jedi mind trick men, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. I was looking at an episode with a woman that just like who's the show? I watched the reaction channel. This woman went on the channel and just started just dogging out the dude, like, you know what I mean? And he was like, see, this is why we go overseas. And she's like, I don't care, you go, you got it. And she was just on one, like, and he was like, see, this is the type of woman you want to bring home, the mom. This is the type of woman. And he was just like, he stayed calm. She jumped up and tried to knock his hat off. Like, see, that's nothing too. See, they do all that fear and intimidation stuff because they know they got the government backing them and the police station backing them. So they know they can get away with that. But if you notice, you don't see women rear up on females like they do men. Even though a man can do you a lot worse, you don't see them rear up on women like that because they know the consequences. Just like men, we don't rear up on each other like that. Like a lot of my, I'm not gonna say his name, man, but I got a family member in Chicago, man, that was, he thought he was Ike Turner. You know what I mean? He really thought he was Ike Turner, man, and he was doing this Ike Turner thing, man, and he paid heavy consequences for his Ike Turner ambitions. And my other cousin said, the only way he'll fight a man is if you put a wig on him. Man, I got some of the funniest cousins, man. My cousins in Chicago, man, you don't understand, man. They hilarious. He said the only way he'll fight a man is if he put a wig on him. A wig on the man. But it's not funny. I'm not saying any kind of violence towards anybody is good. I'm just saying that, women know they can get away, but they don't understand all that. That's not going to work. That's not going to change men into getting away. And she was saying the same thing. She's a retired, I think she's retired military. But she don't have that military vibe. She has, some people join the military, but they really that's because that's their last resort. Not saying her because I don't know her, but but they still thugs. They just thugs in the military. I got people like that from my neighborhood, just military thugs. So she tried to kind of bully him, you know what I mean? But all she was doing was making his point because, don't nobody want to be laying next to a man. You know what I mean? That's why I don't understand, the thing about what people like, what they don't like. Like if you like a certain thing, man, embrace that. Like why try to trick everybody and play games and here, put this on. I want you to look like this, but you're really that. Like about it when you get to the grits and gravy, you know the hardware that you're looking for. You know what I mean? You know the hardware that you're looking for. So why beat around the bush, man? Just get down with the get down, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They used to tease me in my neighborhood all the time, man, because how I dated women that weren't black. I mean, there was still some black. They were mixed, but I like tropical looking women. But I stood on it. That's what I'm known for in my neighborhood. Like, ain't nobody in my neighborhood gonna tell you different. That's what I always was on. I was always on Asians, Latinas, mainly Latinas, because I lived in LA. Mixed girls, that was always my thing. I stood on that. I didn't try to pretend I like one type of thing just to appease somebody else. I did what I did. You know what I mean? I was just ahead of my time because now everybody doing it now. Jay Shar tell you, what does Jay Shar say? Let me say, well, let me give Ace something. Since we wearing out Leslie's girl, we might as well keep the party going. Ace, let me give you this, man. This is Leslie Shaw. I mean Leslie Shaw. Leslie Lynch's super chat girl. We even wore her out, but she looks so good. It's hard to not look at her.
Is there a cure for this? I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh.
You can get women that look like that, man. Like literally, whether she's AI or not, you can get women that look like that outside of the U.S., bro. And they don't really see. That's the difference between men and women. Women don't trip on looks like men do. Women trip on security and stability because they're women. Their nature is to nurture, to have kids, to not have to worry about where they're gonna live, where the meal's gonna come from. They get the right man. They're not really tripping on the looks. Have you seen some of the people in show business and seen some of the women they crack? Like, look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's a handsome dude, but I'm saying Nicole Murphy, if he worked at Toys R Us, it would not happen. You know what I mean? So they'll trade looks for something. But man, we need the looks. Looks get you in the door. But you can get something like that in Brazil, something like that in Colombia. Damn, there's something like that something like that in the DR. Like they there, but y'all all go to the same spots. Y'all all go to the little districts. Y'all hit the red light districts because y'all want to get right to the business. But you can find some that are not even about that life, but you got to learn the language. You got to be able to speak Thai, Portuguese, Spanish. You got to learn the language if you want to really get it in. If you're just trying to get a fine girl, but you don't know the culture, you don't delve into the culture, you don't go outside of the mongering areas. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. Then you're gonna come back and go, oh, it's only this in that place. No. Shout out to Coach Andre. He said, they talk about, Pattaya and Colombia and they all this and they all pros. He goes, them buildings, who working in them buildings? Who's working in those hospitals? Who's working in those law firms? You know what I mean? It's a bad stereotype, man. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. They have what they have. They have what they have, but it's a little bit something for everybody. Preach, I do couples therapy. That is real. Oh, you do couples therapy. Okay. That's what's up. You want to do couples therapy out here? That's dope, Ace. That's dope. It's not a bad idea, actually. It's not a bad idea. Ace, you should email me, man. You just sparked an idea in my mind. In fact, let me write it down before I forget, because it's not just couples therapy, but I had an idea for doing a couples therapy out here, and they said the way I got the idea, Ace, he said the women out here say, white men send women to college, black men send women to the therapist. I wasn't exactly that way, but it's something. They didn't say exactly, but that's the gist of it. You know what I mean? In other words, white dudes, they'll help you level up, but the black dudes, they'll turn your head into spaghetti. It's funny, but it's not funny, but it's real. Oh, wait a minute, I got some cash apps here. I want to keep this thing going. Let me see. Wait a minute, I got a cash app. Y'all keeping the super chat hoe going. Uh-oh, Gary came back with another $10 holler. Leslie Lynch sent me $10 just to tell me to go to my email. Les, you know I'm doing a live stream. Leslie the Godfather. Like when Les, I'm sorry, you guys, respect. When Les says something, there's not really much I can do except listen to Les. A super bad girl showing you she ain't fake. Leslie said to play this video for the tribe. All right, so Leslie Lynch, let me get her now. So it says honey soap rub down. Okay. Les, this does not prove that she's not AI though. That does not prove she's not AI. She's just fine. Now I gotta follow her now because Leslie. Look at Leslie Lynch. Leslie Taylor, you're incredible. Look, Leslie be working them, man. Y'all don't know. Let's be working the room, yo. Yeah, let's be working. Look at Les go down. It's very important. Yes, Leslie, I went there. I got it. Creole, I like too. Yeah, my ex-wife is Creole, man. I'm gonna tell you about them Creole women, though. Anybody go to Creole women, man, you better be careful. You better be careful. You can get caught up. You can get caught up for the wrong and the right reasons. You know, you can get caught up. What does Dennis say? Her name is Carisha Modelo. So Dennis, is she live or is she Memorex? That's what we need to know. Is she live or Memorex? If she's Afro-Latina, I'm all in, and I usually go for the exotic Asian and Latina look. Yeah, Afro-Latinas are bad. You can see Afro-Latinas, you take your butt to Colombia or Brazil. I don't know if you can call a Brazilian an Afro-Latina, but what would you call a Brazilian? Afro-Portuguese? I don't know what you would call that. Here's this. Hey, say Thurston McMyer III. I have to do another episode of Caddy of the Day soon, but first I have to finish the episodes I'm working on. How's that? Let me see. Willie say yes. Oh, see? E Breezy, no. E Breezy, no. You be like, it's hard. It's so hard to break up. It's so hard. It's the subtle things, man. It's the subtle things, man. And my ex-wife's mom, that's the one you got to watch. That's my girl, but her mama's the one you got to watch. The mama, the mama, and we cool too. We still cool. Like I'm still cool with like 95% of her family, man. It's like maybe one or two people, but for the most part, her brother, her mom, her dad, rest in peace, he passed away. Like her family, like pretty cool with. But yeah, man, that Creole stuff, that should have had you where you don't want to go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. Once they decide they like you and they lock in, you pretty much locked in until they decide they don't like you. And then when they decide they don't like you, you still locked in. Undo this shit. You know what I mean? Undo this. You know what I mean? Like I still love my wife. To this day, I still love her. But you just want to get undone. Like, she had to do some wild stuff to get me to like unhook myself. I was like, damn, why can't I let go? Red Fox said they'll bury your jaw. See? Red Fox didn't just say that. That's a fact. Creole women will bury your drawers. They start off with wearing your drawers. My wife used to wear my drawers all the time. I'm like, why are you wearing my drawers? Don't worry about it. So she would wear my drawers. So if you get a Creole woman, she start wearing your drawers, and she locking in. But when they bury your drawers, see, there's two ways to do it. See, they bury your drawers in the backyard. That's one thing. But if they bury your drawers near a tree, you go crazy. Luckily, I didn't have a backyard at my crib. If I did, I don't know how she would have did that. But yeah, these are real Creole euphemisms, man. Willie say he liked them butter pecan caramel skin Puerto Ricans. Yes, sir. Anybody can get it. Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, like Adrian Berman say, anybody can get it. Gary, you done gave me the 10. Do you want Leslie's girl again? Gary, what you want me to do? What you want me to do, Gary? You want her? Or you want somebody else? Because I owe you a super chat. Because you kept the stream going. Y'all better thank Gary for keeping it going. From Dominican Republic, she's real, but she does the Kim Kardashian thing. You know what I mean? Yep. When it comes to posting online, but I could be wrong about that. So Leslie, Dennis is vouching for your girl. Dennis is vouching for your girl. So girl in the gym. So I guess Jay-Z is locked in. Yeah, he locked in. He definitely locked in. But once again, that's another example. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Do you think that Beyonce would be with Jay-Z if he worked at Burger King? But do you think if Beyonce worked at Burger King and Jay-Z walked in, he wouldn't scoop Beyonce? You see the difference? Women get leveled up by their looks and their youth, their beauty. Men got to just go get it. Men got to go get it. All right, Gary, so you didn't tell me what you wanted, so I guess you good. You good with that? Let me see. I got the rest of the BYD. Oh, do you guys want to talk about this? What's going on in the Matrix with the Somalians? Are they gonna get rid of home chick Ali Umar? Are they gonna get rid of her? Yeah, bury the jar. Yeah, it is sinister, man. You got to understand, man. Creole voodoo originated in Africa, so we can't put it all on them. But originated in Africa. So you get the African. How you get a Creole? You get the African mixed with the Indian, mixed with the European, and you get a Creole. And a lot of times, like the way it went back in the day, like in the 40s and the 30s, Creoles could pass for non-black. They would pass for French. So they would learn to speak a broken version of French so they wouldn't catch the hell that blacks were catching. So they have like a thing called a brown paper bag test. Like if you darker than a paper bag, you can't be in the family. Anything that's going to dilute that light skin, good hair stuff, they shunned you. You know what I mean? But now, you know, the younger Creole girls, they're like, I want me a Wesley Snipes, and they get it in. Fafa is a smoke show. What's Fafa? What is Fafa? What is Fafa? What is Fafa? Should we do the real versus what's the name, you guys? The real versus the fake versus the fake. What's his face? The AI versus the real. Should we do that next week, you guys? I like to do stuff that's going to educate, man. I like to do stuff that's going to educate, give y'all something different, because I can't be like everybody else doing the same. Look at the girl on Walking Street. Look at the girl on it. Like, it's like, man, that's so 5 years ago for me. So it's like now I'm about educating people and showing them a better way. Put a root on you. Yeah. No, it's true. That is true. Isn't the Pope a third grade? I don't know. He mixing in the Pope with the voodoo. Oh, that's a cult. Oh, totally awesome. That's diabolical what you're talking about right there. But that's a whole nother thing, man. And all Creoles are Catholic, by the way. So that could be a fact. I'd say 95% of all Creoles are Catholic that practice religion. They do a little bit of everything, man. You know what I mean? If y'all want to get in, what does he say? Fafa is a Brazilian bodybuilder. Richie, look her up. Oh, that's another. Hey, do something different. Last time you had me look up a bodybuilder, that's what she looked like. She looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. I don't want my woman to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the thighs, man. I want them soft country big legs, man. You know what I like. What's her name? Fafa? No, that's Leslie's girl. Let me see if Fafa Fitness. Let me see. Okay, so we know what do something different. Like he like the fitness girls.
Come on, I need in Florida, y'all.
Cap cut is dead.
So now we about to do
cap cut is.
Let me see. She got 2.4 million followers. So let's say somebody like, oh yeah, I have. See, that's too much for me. That's too much for me. Again, it still look like a man with a woman face. But there's another shot of her that I do like. Do something different for Christmas. I'm gonna get him a bodybuilding girl. I'm gonna give him a bodybuilder. But no, she's better than the other one to me. I have to say, Mr. E1976, that is correct. We would go and park in front of the all-girls Catholic schools and just wait for them to come out and go get them. And they was, but that's what I mean. Like when you do stuff with women, it's gonna get the opposite result. The parents' thought is to put them in an all-girls school so they're not focused on boys, they can focus on school. But all that did is just hypersensitize them to boys. So whatever you do, if you try to lock your daughter up and don't let her do nothing, you're gonna turn her into something wild later on. So you got to kind of have that balance, man. You got to have that balance. Kevin said, I'm screaming over here. I thought it was too much. Yeah, I mean, you know. He said, what happened when you returned to Singapore? Any problems immigrating? No, because I still have my retirement visa, but it ends this month. So I literally have to leave. I have to leave. I've never been, since 2020, I've never had to leave Thailand. I've always left because I wanted to, because I wanted to go somewhere, do something. But this time I literally have to leave. And that's why I gotta meet with my beautiful lawyer to work out the details of how that works. We shall see. That's why I'm telling you guys, like when I do that episode, that wasn't clickbait. That was really like, I'm telling y'all what's going on so you know in real time, because now all of a sudden it's real now, but I told y'all this 2 months ago. And some of y'all thought it was clickbait. No. You know, that's why I say, is the Travel OG capping? No, this is the truth. Let me see. Right. No, after the 110, she's tiny, just cause for compression. If they're bodybuilders, what did she say? Dennis said if they're bodybuilders, their body does change and they're not in competition. But when they're competing, they jack from cells to grills. That's true. That's true. But once again, that takes away from the femininity. If you got to jack yourself up to look like a man, you know, I would rather see a female bodybuilding contest with women with body. You know, no enhancement. Well, I guess they could have enhancements, but preferably like natural women with body, natural everyday women with body. Not going in. You could tone up a little bit, but not going crazy like that man style. That's the thing. Remember I told you guys earlier, like women always follow us and copy us. Even when it comes to like those type of male competition. The only thing women don't copy us on, well, they do copy us. But they copy us with football, they copy us with basketball, they copy us with baseball. But, you know, if you notice, you always see men trying to, well, biological men trying to break into female sports. But you never see females trying to break into men's sports. You don't never see a female saying, you discriminate me, you won't let me play professional football. All right, bring your ass on out here. They know, that's what I'm telling you. Everybody says even, but they know their limits, man. They want it to be even when it's not all, but a lot of them want to be even when it's conducive to them. Barry Hamilton's finally in the building, coming in from Bangkok. Where you out here, B. Hamilton? Let me say, y'all missing out on Kathy Drayton. See, man, y'all got me. I'm ready to land this plane. Who is Kathy Drayton? Let me see what YouTube as a habit is talking about. YouTube has a habit as part of the family, so let me see. I'm about to land this plane, y'all. I ain't got no more super chats. I know I've been threatening to do it, but I'm really going to do it. Kathy Drayton. Kathy Drayton Fitness. Kathy Drayton Fan Clubs. Let me see Kathy Drayton Fitness. See, this is not her, but I'd rather have a contest like that. Women of all different heights, shape, size, and colors, just with the natural pow, pow, pow. I think that would be way more with the natural. I'd rather see that. Oh, that is Kathy Drayton. Okay, there's Kathy Drayton right there. YouTube is a habit. I'm about to follow just because YouTube is a habit says so. She got them big old legs too. You know what I like? You know what I like? YouTube is a habit. Yep. We'll turn her into a super chat. I just got to change the music. Okay. Lucy Lynn say, Richie, my super chat girl is black and Italian. Okay. He says she black and Italian. Okay. You know what Leslie gonna do is real estate. I mean, is what's her name? Yes, that is her. All right, let's put this girl. Let's get Leslie's girl again. I'm following her now. Is she a weightlifter or is she just naturally like that? That's the question. YouTube is a habit. Willie say nice mixture. Let me see what we got going here. All right, Leslie, we get your girl last time, man. Before I shut this down, got 119 people in the building. Anybody know where I'm from? 119. That's a lucky number.
Is there a cure for this? I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, baby. Ooh.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, man. So check it out, man. Love y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me make sure I don't want to cheat nobody in the okay, let's get the last one. Okay. So you guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week. And I'll have the full episode of why America does not want Chinese vehicles. Make sure you watch that. Share, like, subscribe, and all that. Stay with your man. Zoom to Thailand, the Richie Mack Show. Appreciate y'all, fam. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.